Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man is
To me, it's
wearing
funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No, what?
Especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time, screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume, drunk. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons.
Oh, there you go.
But like, it just
hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Where's your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see,
I'm
I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
the night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you about to get canceled. You already know.
Mom,
Yes, honey.
it happened again.
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not the one.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
No,
this. You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting network, and she's stocking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God.
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Oh, because, man.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday night. We got a lot of topics now. What's this, Aaron? What's this? Really? Yes, She-Hulk is on Tinder. Less than a mile away. I wish. Oh my. Yes, She-Hulk on Tinder. And we have sorry.
Hello.
Hi, CJH. And we have a source. Yes, I will look. We're going to cover that too. Maybe we should get to this. I wasn't planning on covering this, but maybe I'm going to do a clip out of this.
Oh yeah. That's
for the other thing.
This is from earlier today. Yeah.
Plagiarized. Hold on a second.
What the hell's
what
going
am I
on?
doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shit.
Oh, there
Okay,
we go.
so let's talk about this Batman gate. Let's also bring up the twits. Because I think he's insane. Now, I'm not judging Sil for having him on because I said I might have him. I might try to reach out to him too. But I honestly, if Sil's already going to do it, I don't want to. He's got more influence than I do. I just hope that he asks him some tough questions. Honestly. And we're probably going to cover it here. So, plagiarized. Oh my God. Of course this is trending. Trending doesn't mean anything on the internet. People always like a good scandal. They're going to make something out of nothing. Doesn't need to exist. Yeah, I don't think it needs to exist either. But look at what he's trying to do. Like, even if he had a case, this is batshit crazy, Chris Wozniak the Woz. At Batman Gate, this is batshit crazy that even if you had a case, which is subjective, people think there's some similarities, whatever, that you're going to get Uslan and Reeves on the same show as Sil Abdul.
Bull crap.
That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of.
It ain't going on this show.
If there's something that you have there, there's no way that they're going to come on the show on the internet when they have agreements with WB and risk all that. If there is anything you have of substance to go after them for, you're going to be speaking with their lawyers. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This will never, ever, ever happen. Trying to get Uslan and Reeves on the same show. Let's have it out in front of the Batman fans. Batman Gate.
Gee,
Yes, please.
yeah.
Let's see how people are responding to this.
It's all the Snyder Cut fans.
Here's Sil, and I am very consistent with my criticism of Sil. Sil does not need this shit. He's doing good with his videos. I don't think there's a lot of substance.
But Max, he's biased towards the Batman. That's why he's agreeing with this.
I don't think he needs this on his channel to succeed.
This is Sil.
This is not even. This is going to make him a target for WB more than anything else. I'll come on the show. Be happy to. Batman Gate. Yes, please. And then Batnick says, "You sound very desperate. I feel sorry for people like you." First, if you have any IP theft accusations, you have to take it to civil court and call lawyers, not to a criminal court and call the cops. Second, I've seen your list. I can't see the supposed plagiarism. Oh my God. This guy's insane. IP theft is the jurisdiction of the FBI. What? The FBI? What?
FBI.
Oh my God.
Why would FBI look into this? Why would they look into this? What does that have to do
Are
with-
you serious, bro?
Yeah.
What the hell is this guy on? Listen, man, I think you need help. CJH, do you see this? What is he talking about? The FBI? He's watching too much news. What does the FBI have to do with a Batman script?
Uh-oh. The FBI.
The FBI. This is insane.
This guy is unhinged. Just make it look like it'll be a quick.
High def news. You watch the news lately? I don't like politics or anything, but I think the FBI has bigger things to deal with right now. Even the IP theft division has bigger issues than actual pirated movies and shows and things proven to be written. So sorry, dude. True. Doesn't matter. That's their call to make. Hashtag Batman Gate.
Yeah, that's their call to make. They're not gonna go after this. They'll be like, what?
Reeves cited the Zodiac Killer as heavy inspiration. So my point is that inspired his Riddler idea. A criminal who has never been caught, like DB Cooper. Someone never. So you need to understand all this when you're trying to take this seriously. Oh, awesome, RJ. Awesome. Get on the stream. Get on the stream.
Yeah, get on the stream. We don't care if you're tired. Get on the stream.
Get on the stream. This is because this is insane. We need to cover this. We need to cover. I mean, I wasn't planning on covering this, but oh my god,
it's really
and
nuts.
just so everyone realizes how insane this dude is. Let's bring up the Indiegogo again. The Indiegogo.
Well, people are accusing him. People are putting that to get two and two together. That's all about that. It's all about money.
Okay, so let's refresh it to see if he made more than $20.
He still has 20 there. I still see 20. 20.
No, one backer. He has an uphill battle to 300 or to 3 million. The bat bump. You're giving a Batman size fist bump. I don't even think you. I think this is even appropriate. It's not legal, but this is
You
not
can't use a Batman.
You can't. This is an insane way to use Indiegogo. He should have just used GoFundMe, because he has to deliver on the perks. My gratitude forever. How do you deliver that? Someone could say, I never received my gratitude.
Like, wants 3 million.
This is insane.
The guy wants
this
3
is
million.
insane. No, but like, what if someone calls him on his perks for Indiegogo and they contact Indiegogo and be like, I never received my eternal gratitude. Look, sincere bat thanks from Waz.
Chuck Dixon, wasn't he on? I think he was just on one of Fender Man.
RJ, this is getting this is getting crazier. This is
Perfect.
stupid.
I'm exhausted, but I will just say this. When Ryan Zieberfeld first brought this up, I told him flat out it was bullshit. And I told him, no, this is not true. This is a bunch of nonsense. And I basically was just like, hey, this thing is not legit. Like, don't believe any of this, right? And, you know, it is what it is at that point. And I was hoping people would realize not to give this any attention, but sadly people are giving it attention.
No,
and it's kind of now starting to blow up.
No, well, here, RJ, capitalize on the situation and correct the misinformation, because there's so many warning signs with this bullshit.
Well, and here's the problem I have, though, right? I think that you and Tony did a great job earlier today breaking down why this guy is a complete fraud and charlatan. The fact that he's launching this Batgate, Indiegogo, and merchandise and all this stuff.
That's not how to use the platform either.
Right. It's clearly just an attempt to try and get attention for himself and money for himself. And listen, I don't say this to be mean, but I agree that I don't think Sil needs this.
Right.
And the fact that he is going with his large platform, right, to kind
this actually makes me think less of Sil.
Yeah, because we all know why he's doing it.
I'm not going to go that far, because I don't know if this is actually... I'm hoping that he doesn't actually have this guy on.
Not that he's platforming him. I have no problem with that. But saying, yeah, that Batgate shit sounding true to me, that's where I think less of him. Like, okay, have him on, ask him some questions, let him say his piece.
I just don't understand how anybody can give that any credence, because it's literally it's objectively debunkable. Like, it's very easy to debunk.
I love my pal Ryan too, but you kind of brought up his name. I'm not saying he believe. I don't know all that. I have no idea. I saw this trending on Twitter. I know you might have been going back and forth a little bit, but I just the proof that he provided.
It's very flimsy. It's very flimsy.
First of all, there's no Penguin or Catwoman in his script, as far as we know, that he's trying to sell to people. And then, CJH left.
Yeah, he has to go for a second.
And then he crossed things out in his storyline and altered it. The Flood was in, apparently lots of people say there's lots of storylines and comics.
Yes.
Well, the Flood the thing is, in his script it was like a disease. A disease not equating to a flood. Those are two very different things. And there's just a lot of there's a lot of flimsiness to it. And that's my point. Like, this is stuff that's already been easily
The first Batman movie basically had a disease, and it's like, what is this guy trying to say?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of what he's complaining about that was stolen is like basic Batman stuff, like Jim Gordon's the last honest cop.
That's what I said in the.
That always is like that.
That's what I said in the that's what I said in the
oh my
stream,
God,
Matt.
Jim Gordon.
It's Batman comics. It's like that.
Jim
All
Gordon
Batman
and
comics are like
Batman.
that.
And here's the thing
oh
too.
My God.
It's one thing for someone to not enjoy a movie. It's another thing to try and claim plagiarism and try and claim that somebody was wrong, because plagiarism in the industry is a very heavy accusation. And you don't throw that around lightly, and you need to make sure you're vetting your information, vetting who exactly is making this accusation. And this guy has not vetted himself very well.
What's your response to this? He says trying to get Uslan and Reeves on the same show. Let's have it out for the Batman fans.
No, that's never gonna happen because they have better things to do with their lives than entertain nonsense.
Yeah, like writing a script for the sequel.
Yeah, or putting together a Penguin show. Like, I mean,
yeah, that too.
And then people were talking to him nicely, like they're and then he's saying IP theft is jurisdiction of the FBI.
Yeah, the FBI is not going to get involved with this. So
this is so. What?
I honestly believe this guy is like off his rocker. I think he may legit have something wrong with them. I'm not saying that because I legit think there's something wrong with this guy. I really do.
Yes. Thanks, Rational Skeptic. Anyone consider still? Hey, we have 40 people watching. Please
exactly,
like
Rational.
this video.
That's very rational, man.
I mean, listen. Let's not joke about people's medicine, but honestly, I think he needs help. Listen. If Sil does a great job, I will give him applause.
No, I have no issue with interviewing him.
No. My main issue with Sil right now is saying I'm like, what are people looking at that they like to make this type of comment?
Because it's really
that Batman shit sounded true.
It's not just because I'm a fan of the film. Like I really try to look at this.
I'm not this much
objective a lens as possible, right? I tried looking at this. I did my due diligence. I did my research. I watched the video. I looked through things multiple times. I don't see anything. I truly don't. And I think entertaining it comes across as like, honestly, kind of like very bitter.
All right, Zeno, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a wrench, but I don't want any more. I am so sick of my friends going at each other. So do not make me regret it. And please help me with actual mod work if you really want to be a wrench. People that ask for wrench, I expect you to do mod work, please. I really do, because I don't want to have too many wrenches. I appreciate. You know what, Zeno, because you were calm with Matt earlier and you just kept calm when he was criticizing you. I respect that. Okay, please do not make me regret it. Okay. All right. Let's get back.
Well, again, and I made the comparison earlier. This is also very similar to that one lady who, like that crazy lady, I think even Matt interviewed at one point or was researching, who claimed that she came up with the Matrix and Terminator and her ideas were stolen and all this like drama. And then she's actually like very mentally ill and she's like not well put together. And it's just like, why are we entertaining any of this? This should not be anything that anyone with any credibility should be entertaining. Like, I'm sorry, like nobody should be sitting here thinking, oh, this has got to be fact. This has got to be the truth, right? And I'm not saying like people are gullible, but it's just like, what exactly are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Because I've done my due diligence and done as much research into this as I can, objective research, looking at the objective facts, and there's just nothing of validity here. And again, it's okay not to like the movie. It's another thing to claim that the movie that was stolen, right? That somebody like stole someone else's work.
Yeah,
I don't know. This whole thing I think is just really dumb, and I don't understand how it's gotten this far.
Zeno, if you would be so kind as to help the Marvel Maniac get to 300 subs, I would really appreciate.
I'm pretty sure Zeno's already subbed.
No, promote the channel.
Okay.
As I appreciate my mods helping me out. I'm gonna make you work now, Zeno. Okay.
Yes.
But this is batshit crazy. FBI should determine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like a statement like that should immediately discredit this guy because this guy has no clue what he's talking about. If he really thought that his IP was stolen by this mega studio, he would be much more legally sound, right? He would make sure he knows his stuff when it comes to legalities and contracts and what can be done for IP theft and all this stuff. Like, no, like you're not going to get the FBI involved in something like this. Even if you could, like,
they're going to reject it.
Again, if this guy really had a case, if he really had a case to where he could do something about this, I don't think he'd be making GoFundMes. I don't think.
Well, this isn't a good. I would respect it more if it was a GoFundMe, but this is ridiculous because you have to deliver like Indiegogo is to start stuff that needs a help products or
right. Well,
or
you know what I mean.
projects.
You get what I'm saying though. Like, there's just like, why? Like, what are we doing here? Right? It's just like.
He still
What
wants
do you
3 million.
mean, Jeff? No, it's trending on Twitter.
Not, I mean, it's not really trending that much.
It might be in our because we watched this bet. You know,
what's what I'm saying. It's not really trending that big. It's just it's trending within this very small circle. This is not going to blow up and be something bigger. Hopefully, because I hope people realize that this is without a doubt fake and has no validity to it whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. FBI is not going to.
And that's a good question. And that's a good point, that boy. Why is it that he's only speaking about this now? Right? Why wasn't he coming out when the movie first opened? Why is it that we're talking about this months later after the movie's made all of its money?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that makes no sense.
Maybe he wanted to get the clips and see the movie first and to make.
But again, that's when you talk about it opening weekend. You're telling me he didn't see the Batman movie at all?
Yeah.
You know, you tell me he never heard from anybody and his friends working.
Well, let's refresh it again because he's only got 8 days to make $3 million. Let's see.
He wants 8.
Still 20.
Wait, how much does he want?
3 million. It says 3 million flexible.
He wants
goal.
3 million.
Flexible.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is
okay. This campaign will receive all funds raised, even if it does not reach its funding goal. Okay.
Well, yeah, of course it's not going to be its funding goal. Who's going to give $3 million to this?
But this is why we need to cover this, though, RJ.
Who's going to give him $100 for this?
Look at $20. Are you giving a Batman-sized fist bump to Waz in appreciation of his Batplot contributions? Thank you so much for supporting comic creator rights. Sincere Bat, thanks. And just like Tony said, if you have a case and you go to a lawyer and it's a strong case, they might take up your case without you paying them anything based on the strength of your proof.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. If
that's very
really
plausible.
If he really had a case, he wouldn't need to be going to Indiegogo, and he would have already had some legal.
Oh wow,
counsel.
Xeno's doing mod work. Throw RJ a bone. Go sub to RJ. Come on, we got to get him up to 300. Echo Base, can you give RJ a sub here? He's a content creator that was at 1K. We really need that. We really need to help get RJ there. He's doing great work here. We really appreciate him part of MME. And don't forget about Aaron and CJH either.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, Jade, you were over at the
Echo Base?
You were hanging out at the Echo Base network. I don't know how I like that, Jade. I'm not sure. This guy's insane. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at a little more of these. Now, this is really bullshit. Actually, Warner Brothers should contact him for this bullshit. Instead of giving Warner Brothers even more money for a Blu-ray, Bat fans can donate that exact dollar amount. They wouldn't let us input for. This is just stupid too. What Blu-ray is $49.98?
Right. Well, I mean,
this is some batshit crazy comments too. Like,
to be fair, I have seen some steel books like at Best Buy be like 35 to 40 with tax. But if this ain't no steel book, like special edition Blu-ray, I don't know.
Yeah. They wouldn't let us put $49.98 to Chris Wozniak to show your support for comic. So you don't get the movie, and you're just giving him the money for the blue. What the?
Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what is the goal? Can you explain? You don't get go through it again. What is the goal?
Yeah, I'm confused.
So instead of giving the money to Warner Brothers and Matt Reeves that stole his project, you give the money that you would pay for the Blu-ray to him, and he just gives you sincere thanks.
What the bullshit is that?
He doesn't give you anything in return?
No.
I mean, I guess if like you really believe him, then it's just like you're paying him for his work. I guess that he. I don't.
Yes, I am, Jade. I don't know if I like that hanging out at the Echo Base network.
It's not hanging out with Echo Base.
This is just a grifter. He's just a grifter.
Skeptic. Hey, RJ Max, if this does turn out to be true and he wins in court, how bad would this be for WB?
Well, it'd be horrible,
I would be
but that's a big if.
Completely shocked if this gets any relevance.
Yeah, I don't even think it would get that far because, again, studios have very, 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 very good lawyers. Very good lawyers.
I don't even think
it'd be very hard to prove that this is valid.
I think we could prove it's not valid. We can if we went to. I don't think they even need the best lawyers. for this.
Well, this kind of bullshit just makes you think he's full of shit.
It is full of shit.
You know what the hell is this? You give me money instead of getting the movie, and you get my sincere thanks.
It sounds like it's
$50 for.
It's just a scam to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, none of it makes any sense.
It's a scam.
And again, I have no issue with talking to the guy. I want to make that clear. I will still interview him. I just hope that like we look at the objective facts here and be like, none of this makes sense. It really doesn't.
The Bat Badge of Honor. That's all. Show everyone at Comic Cons in your local comic book shop what real heroes Bat fans are. This Bat T reads, "Real Bat fans won't stand for Batman Gate. Support your comic creator rights. Thank you for support. Batman T. Sincere thanks from Waz."
Is he really trying to make Batman Gate?
That's not that's not even a hoodie. That's just a T-shirt and a sincere thanks.
It's not a hoodie. You're right. Does he know what a hoodie is?
Can't wait for Warner Brothers to send them a cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
I don't think they would. They're just not going to ignore it because there's no reason to talk about this because it's so blatantly wrong. Like, the only way they would address it is if they were really that nervous that any of this could be true, and they're not because it's a load of crap.
They're making money off of the term Batman.
Ooh, that is true. That is true. They are. He is profiting off the name Batman.
Right. He's doing signed pictures of Batman where he's not the original. Like, he doesn't own any part of Batman.
No.
And he's
allowed to even use the name.
He's using a sketch.
You can't
which
use
is
the name.
fine. You're doing
and that's
true. Your own art.
If this was based in any sort of reality, if there is any level of validity to this really isn't how you would go about proving so. That's true.
And if any credible lawyer, if he had a actual lawyer, if he actually had a lawyer, and his lawyer would tell him not to do this stuff.
What is it? There's like DMs here that I can't read these DMs.
It's really hard to read. It's like super. Can you blow up
I don't
the
know
image
if
at all?
I don't know. Does he put that in one of his videos? But here's the Bat bundle. Here's the Bat bundle. Listen, I would be shocked if Sill's audience starts contributing to this. I think they're smarter than that.
Oh,
well, I don't even think it's going to be a big push either. I mean, again, just because you give the guy a platform doesn't mean you
I'm pretty sure
it.
The complete original Waz plot with a one-of-a-kind ink bat sketch by Waz, a Batman Gate tee that shows your support comic creator rights, and a Batman Gate bat tote to carry your comic. I love what Degrassi said earlier. It would be different if it was original IP, but this is like an IP that neither one of these own.
And see, here's the interesting thing, right?
Yeah, he doesn't own.
Here's the really interesting thing about all this. Okay, when I look up Batman Gate, I'll pull up my screen. Okay, this is on Google. The only people talking about this
are Snyder's.
Okay, well let me finish the perks first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we get to that, so included items: Batman Gate Bat Tee, sincere Bat thanks from Waz, original Waz plot with Bat sketch. So you only get the screenplay if you get the 250. Batman Gate convention. Oh shit! I don't want to. Oh, all right.
Didn't Ben Affleck write the original script?
No, this is before Ben Affleck.
I don't know. Something happened.
Well,
Sorry.
No. Here's the thing. The only news sites covering this, you have his video, his Twitter, comicsgate.org.
Comicsgate is covering it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleeding Fool, which is the parody website of Bleeding Cool. And then you have Bounty into Comics.
Wait. What was that?
That's
what was Comicsgate? Where is that? Is there an interview up there? It looked like a screen where they're talking to him.
Let's see. Yeah. It's this guy talking to him, yeah.
Okay, cool. Bring it up.
Yeah, you want to watch it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's all right, did you share the audio?
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. Hold on.
Let's watch some.
All right. Yeah, let's watch this because this is what preview of what we're going to get. Figures. I knew there was going to be Comicsgate.
There he is drinking his Beatles mug.
Narwhal.
I have no clue who Narwhal is.
I think I've seen him around. He's not like very prominent. I just think he's a Comicsgate fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's watch this.
Hey, what up? It's Narwhal. I'm here with Chris Wozniak. Wozniak is making the rounds talking about Batman Gate, and I want to make this kind of quick stream to let everyone know about it. One important thing is that there's a link in the description for Batman Gate video 2, which
I
is
would love it if
that's kind of
Matt
the better
or Tony
one,
covered
super
this.
convincing one. And I recommend everyone watch that. That's what I watched, and it convinced me. There was a moment it convinced me too, like, it kind of builds its case really well, but the point where we're kind of getting right into it now, I'm going to ask you some questions, but the point where there's things in the new Batman movie that don't make sense, that are vestiges of Chris's idea, and one of them is that the banks are out of money, so people are rioting. And it says in the video, but it's true, that's not actually part of the plot of the Batman. That's just a scene in the movie randomly. And you're like, where did that come from? Why is that there? It's because it's a vestige of Chris's outline.
But there was no banks money
from my plot that didn't get ported over. And, and it's an odd coincidence that like the two things that kind of don't make sense, that and the green serum, are exactly explained by the two missing plot lines from my story.
I found that particularly.
We'll pause it there.
Yeah.
Really?
And then
they last.
I seen this before because I watched the other video. They're saying that the serum that Pattinson gets at the end is just weird that it's green.
It's adrenaline. It's just adrenaline.
And that the banks are have no money, and that isn't really explained, and that's from his script. Like he explains why the banks don't have any money. I have to rewatch the film.
I don't remember them specifically talking about banks in the movie, though.
Do you remember when banks not having money or them trying to?
Yeah.
No, I mean the whole plot. I mean, I can rewatch the movie. I'll rewatch the movie tonight if I have to. But I remember more so there was a whole thing about Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It was more so about like the corruption within the police force and the renewal fund. That was the big highlight of the movie, about how the police and the whole Maroney case was a sham to pin it all on Maroney to keep so Carmine Falcone could assume all of Maroney's drug operations.
The money thing was the banks were more involved in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Like, it was
there was more of an emphasis on banks in the original Dark Knight film, if anything. That is true.
No, what? Listen, watcher, you can't stop free speech. What you do is you counter it.
Well, I agree with watcher to an extent, sort of, but I will push back and just say this. I agree that this is all BS and it should not be entertained. But if other content creators are covering this, I think it's important that we
get another
oppose
side.
it and bring the other side and bring the facts of the matter to this.
And smash
because
the hell out of
sometimes
the
we have to debunk misinformation.
And no shade to So and his crew, but I was shocked. I'm like some of my friends. I'm not like, if you really believe this, I would love to talk to you too. I don't want to call people idiotic that believe this.
I'm not gonna be a gatekeeper and be like, why do you believe this?
No, I mean, so far in person, he looks like he's okay. Like there was some. Is this guy like mentally okay? He presents himself well in the video, at least. He believes it though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep playing here.
Last minute, I was like, well, this too, and I put it in.
Yeah,
I was more concerned with that character compositing thing because I thought that was like, there's no way to explain this, But but that was almost. I was like, well, that happened too, and I put it in. You're not the first person that said that too. A couple of people have mentioned that. That's like something that really pushed.
It's interesting because it's the inverse. That's kind of the point of what Batman Gate 2 is talking about. Is like, we're not talking about the similarities. We're talking about the differences.
I had a feeling because it's called Gate that he's in the comics Gate realm. I had a feeling.
A jumping off point. And there's that quote from Michael Uzlan where he's saying his exact method of.
I don't foresee EVS or anyone covering this. I'd be shocked if EVS got this guy on.
He's produced all the Batman movies. He got the original, Batman film license going. And and he's responsible for all the movies, everything that happens in a Batman film, begins and ends with him. He's not so much the creative guy, but he puts the team together, and he, and you could see in his own words, that he picks a story, whatever he's going to get it from, and he uses it as a blueprint, and then he brings in his good writers and directors to fluff it out, and that's exactly what he did. He just didn't get permission.
Yeah. So we got 9 people watching. So chat, let me speak directly to you guys for a second. Part of what we're trying to do here is I obviously have a pretty small channel, like 1,600 subscribers.
Max, just so you know, EVS did actually talk about this.
Oh, really?
Kinda. Well, here. Okay. This is interesting. Let me pull it up.
I mean, yeah. Send that video to me later. I'm going to do a separate video because this is important.
Yeah, because I can't stay here for too much longer. But
right. So send that to DM to me, that website, or that was just
I'll put it in the. I'll put the video in the private chat.
Because I'm going to do a separate video on this too.
But it's interesting. So Chris Wozniak's been tweeting at EVS, right? So Ethan was responding to somebody, Heidi McDonald, and then Wozniak, I guess, who was a fan of Ethan, maybe, I don't know, said both Marvel and DC Comics seem hell-bent on dismantling legacy characters the companies were built on. You can invent the new without destroying the old. You should concentrate on the high adventure stories superheroes were created for. It's what they do best. #BatmanGate.
So he's one of those.
And the other problem is both Marvel and DC Comics is they actively engage in one another franchise. No one needs 9 vs. Superman, 13 Spider-Man, #BatmanGate. So, I mean, clearly he's followed EVS, but I think he only started following him after Ethan shared the video. So.
Oh, Ethan did share the video.
Yeah, he shared the video. Okay. Yes, yeah.
The scandal behind the screenplay.
Yeah, this is Wozniak's video.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, help RJ out. We want to keep reminding people, please. Support starving artists. No, support RJ because he's a great content creator, and support Aaron and CGH as well.
I don't know. I don't know. This whole thing is just weird.
It just sounds like a bitter. He's just bitter.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just.
Well, people are, weird. You know. Daniel, you were already subbed to him, weren't you?
No, a lot of people actually weren't subbed to me for some reason.
Okay, we have to. That's why you got to.
It's fine. I mean, I don't. Good news though.
Do you change his name?
30 subs away.
Well, because wow, Xeno's the best mod today. All right, so I don't know if you want to cover this before you go though, because we have a source about DC future. I know leaks about the future of the film franchise.
Yes, yeah.
So I got a source, and I might want to go over that real quick. I probably will clip this part out, and we'll try to. I know you're time sensitive, RJ, so we'll get to this.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right,
I can stay for a little bit longer.
All right, let's see what this is about. Did you see this at all?
Oh, yeah. Rational sent this to me. Rational Skeptic sent this to me, yeah.
Okay. So let's cover this here to see what this is about. Hey, Anons, I work as a VFX artist for Warner Brothers Pictures. Here's what I am hearing. Blue Beetle is also very likely get canceled due to production cost increasing. We've heard that around a little bit, which is very concerning, you know.
Well, the gang shooting especially.
The what?
The gang shooting.
There was a gang shooting. Did you know about Max?
Did you hear about that? Okay, so basically the simplest explanation, the quickest. While they were filming Blue Beetle in Puerto Rico, there was supposedly a gang shooting in the area that put the cast and crew in danger. So production was stopped. Then the director is apparently kind of incompetent when it comes to big blockbusters. Apparently he got COVID, didn't inform the cast and crew. A bunch of people got sick. And by the end of their scheduled production, 1/4 of the movie is still not yet complete, and the VFX team is struggling to try and cobble stuff together. So that is just a rumor, though. It is just a rumor, but that is what's going around supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Zatanna, Justice League Dark, Supergirl, Constantine, and the Batman 2 are
There's nothing in Constantine, though.
Constantine is going to start filming in early 2023.
Yeah.
Until the new DC studio takes over and decides what direction they want.
So that's not exactly true.
I believe everything on there except the Batman 2. Although Batman 2, there's just not. I think it's going to take a while for them to write the script.
He's writing the script. Yeah, that's all he's doing.
And then they have to worry about Batman Gate, of course.
Yeah, they have to worry about Batman Gate.
Here's the next point. The Flash and Aquaman 2 are still going forward with the Flash having additional reshoots with Ben Affleck. That's actually what we've been heard consistently right now. Henry Cavill is still the DCEU Superman, and yes, he indeed does have a cameo at the end of Black Adam. That's basically what Sil and Mikey been hanging their hat on for months.
Yep.
Greg Berlanti will be the new DC Studios head with Jim Lee and Bruce Timm acting as creative producers. And then
that's a nice.
I think
That's
that's a
actually
smart
pretty
move,
good.
Jim Lee. Bruce Timm.
And then the pick related is my employee badge for proof. Why would you put your barcode? That the barcode can track you by that too.
Mm-hmm.
It says VFX and employee number. It has an employee number there. You know, if that was accurate. I'm just saying. Taking out the
Wait, it starts with S. Maybe it's
What?
Snyder.
So what's your thoughts on this? A lot of this stuff towards the bottom is all stuff we've heard all over the place. Like, I don't, about
Well, everybody says
Henry
Supergirl
Cavill,
Everybody says
Greg
Supergirl canceled, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
What do you mean it's not?
It says delayed. Delay is not canceled.
Well, come on. Unless Supergirl's really a popular
it's not-
character in the Flash movie
Supergirl
that gets
is-
released.
Supergirl is a popular character.
Come on, Aaron. But I mean, I guess it's possible.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
popular
canceled.
on the
It says
show.
delayed. It says it's delayed. That's not officially canceled. That's delayed. There's a difference. It's a big difference.
Why would someone do this if they're a current employee?
Well, they posted their photograph as their employee badge as proof. Why would you post your employee badge?
It has the employee number on there and a barcode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that way they can easily identify you. Like what?
I think I'm taking this with a grain of salt.
I think that the picture debunks it more than anything else. Because why would you put your picture and your barcode and your employee number on the page?
It's Henry Cavill.
Maybe it's Doomcock.
It's Doomcock source.
Rational says they're going to put Supergirl Man of Steel sequel 2.
I agree with that. I do think that should happen.
First of all, we need a Man of Steel 2 to be like even mentioned it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Zeno. He's pimping out your channel, CJH. CJH has too many
Do it.
subscribers, so why not go crazy and give him another one? Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Rational. I appreciate that. I don't like to hear about Blue Beetle, and then RJ, you might have to head out. You're feeling a little bit better after your walk.
Yeah, yesterday I got like super sick because here's the thing, I've been very transparent that I'm trying to like be a bit more healthier.
Me too, man.
One of the biggest mistakes, folks, make sure that you don't like purposely like don't eat for a whole day. That actually messes up your body.
Oh yeah, don't starve yourself.
I wasn't intentionally doing it. I just didn't like eat until like super late in the evening, and then I got like super sick. So don't do that. But I did go for a nice like about 45-minute walk today, and that was nice. So I'm just very
The
tired.
chat is
it's
talking
super
about me
hot,
again.
so.
The what?
Oh.
Yeah, they're talking
The
about
chat.
you.
Yeah.
BVS is a sequel to Man of Steel. Why would there be?
Well,
a
I
part
think it
2?
means more so Man of Steel 2, like the direct sequel to
In that
another
defense,
Superman
I
movie,
have to
basically.
send. I have to fix my Cash App so I could send that thing to get your shirt.
Yeah,
Like just.
But
keep
like I
forgetting.
said, this has been an interesting streaming conversation. Again, I just want to make it clear: no ill will towards Sil or anybody. I want to make that
Right.
very clear. I just have different.
I have a
opinion
lot
on
of
this.
issues the
And
way he's going at it.
But
Even
I
if
mean,
he has
listen,
stuff.
it is what it is. He's allowed to do what he wants to do on his platform. I just want to make that very clear. Just because
No issues with the Waz guy, not.
Yeah, I have
Sil.
more
have
issues with the
issues-
Waz guy than Sil.
Yeah.
I want to make that very clear. I just think that the Waz guy's argument is very flimsy. That's all I wanted to say.
And
But
to
Max,
going after FDBI and all that is
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, Matt's here. Maybe have Matt come on and
Yeah, Matt,
and tag team.
I would love to get your opinion on this, Matt, because I think you need to expose it.
Well, that's the other problem, too. My sleep. I'm not getting good sleep either. I think I need to improve my sleep schedule too. So that's another thing I got to work on. But
Now, Rational, I can't play that other video because it has Warner Brothers copyrighted stuff, and they will take down the stream.
Yeah,
and I did see that video. I follow the person on Twitter. They created that video. It looks like an amazing trailer, though. It's not real, though. It's
Yeah.
basically Black Adam with Henry Cavill in it.
Mhm.
It's an awesome.
So on that lovely note, I'm gonna go lay down and go play some Pokemon. So I will
All right.
chat with y'all later.
Send me your code so we could play.
It's on my Twitter, but I'll send it to you.
Okay. All right.
Pokemon Arcade.
All right, bye guys.
Yeah. All right.
Still gotta add me on Xbox.
Yes, I will. I definitely want to. All right. So, yeah, Matt, you should definitely cover this because it's getting some traction and people need to have a counterpoint. Abomination AJ, I don't play Pokemon. Thanks for checking in the chat, Abomination AJ. Yeah. Batman Gate is happening, Matt. And I think I really think you should cover this. Who here thinks that Matt should cover this?
He probably will.
Yeah. We have lots of stuff to send to you. Lots of tweets.
I think he commented on it. I think he did tweet. I think he did. I think I saw him tweet about it.
Yeah. All right. So let's actually get to the members' mailbag. We got 65 people watching. Remember to like this video. And I got to bring this up. And then if Matt comes on, we'll go over that again. Completely ridiculous. Wanting to tag the FBI about Matt Reeves stealing your script. They're in Mar-a-Lago. What are they going to do about your script? Hold on a second here. Let the FBI decide about my stolen script. Okay,
If you had an action figure, would you want it to be a Doctor Doom or the Ghost Rider?
Why is the
for yourself?
Doctor Doom.
Doom.
Mm-hmm. I like them both though, for sure. All right, let's get to the members' mailbag here. Okay, and then we get some more topics here. Definitely, we need to talk about She-Hulk and Tinder.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's what everybody's here for, right?
Is she actually on Tinder?
Well, Disney
like
Plus
it's a real profile?
Yeah. Well, Disney Plus put it on there. I think for the show, right?
Okay.
I don't
Well, Ibrahim Khan. I think there's more chance of Rian Johnson directing another Star Wars project. God damn it, Ibrahim! Why'd you have to bring up Zack Snyder? There's more chance of Rian Johnson directing another Star Wars project than Zack Snyder ever touching DC again.
I don't disagree.
And if you disagree, explain why.
I don't.
Because Zack Snyder would be finishing a story that started, whereas Rian Johnson would be starting something new. And they do have similar
most people like Snyder, and most people hate Rian Johnson.
No, Rian Johnson, the Knives Out.
No, I mean there's a lot of people that dislike Snyder too. I think more so for Rian though.
I know, but yeah, I know. But they didn't say like last year Rian Johnson's working on a new Star Wars thing. I don't know. Like
Bell says, "Here we go." Doom is king.
That'd be so stupid. Doom is king.
Okay. All right. So let's get to
you're
more.
doing your job. Yeah. Help RJ out.
CJH, do you think the DCU would be in a better situation if Warner Brothers let Zack finish Justice League, let him release a 2-hour theatrical cut of his 4-hour movie, not Joss's? We can still get a 4-hour as a director's cut, along with allowing to release the ultimate cut of BVS theatrically. In other words, without sabotaging the DC movies and Frankensteining things. Do you think we would have a better DCEU by now? I do think if the Snyder Cut was released in theaters, that it would have got people excited.
No, but it's not the problem.
If they did
massive, it'd be a totally different movie. Because they wouldn't have a 4-hour movie in the theaters. It'd be a different movie.
No, I'm saying like they would cut it down for the theater.
So, yeah, so
they
it may
would
not be as good.
I think it would be. I think it would get word of mouth. I think once you get Darkseid in there, people are gonna go for that. I think if you deliver on the dark side,
Here's the thing.
in theaters,
If he got a movie that did not, if we didn't get the 2017 one, I don't think his version of Justice League would do as well because BVS reception didn't do as well. But since we got a crappy Justice League movie, and then we got the Snyder Cut on HBO, a lot of people like that one better. But I'm saying if we didn't get that 2017 one, I don't think it'd be received very well. Personally.
All right. Well, Mask Vigilante, are you really that thirsty over a 6'7" tall green CGI woman?
Yes.
You know, if your wife sees you losing your mind watching the She-Hulk series, she might be suspicious of you. Yes, I am thirsty for really tall green CGI women. Absolutely. And I'm getting the green paint. That's all I'm saying. What? Listen, I want to be carried away by She-Hulk. Definitely. I don't know. CGH, Aaron.
Well, what do you think? Well, pretty much my name says it all. Right now.
Will Wallace says, just watch Day Shift on Netflix. I didn't know it was out yet. Sort of a Blade in the World of John Wick thing. Worth the watch. Sweeney, I didn't know it was out yet. I really got to watch that.
What's out?
Day Shift with Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx. She-Hulk doesn't look like PS3 CGI cutscenes. She looks better than PS5 CGI. Come on, Echo Base.
Did you see that Gollum trailer? The gameplay?
I don't care about Gollum.
It's so awful. It's like so unfinished.
I don't want a
It
game
feels like
based on
it's
Gollum.
from the.
Okay.
It's not even that. It just looks
sorry,
like it's
Hans,
from the
if you're here.
PS2 era.
She-Hulk series is also very true to the comic. Belle Reeve. Hey, can we get some more likes here? Hey, nerds. Oh, Abomination, you saw it too? Day Shift is great. Awesome. I really want to see it. I just didn't know it was out yet. It's something I could watch tonight. Yeah, the She-Hulk looks better in the 4K version. It's not compressed by YouTube or Twitter.
Yeah.
Someone
Rational,
mentioned.
We'll keep you in mind for next time because I can't just keep giving all these wrenches. I will in the future.
Someone mentioned Fantastic Four, and I learned the other day that the director wanted a body horror movie, but the studio wanted a superhero movie.
Both ideas
That's why
are. I mean, a horror movie for Fantastic Four is bad, and overall the movie was bad anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, Senior Nerd says best starter Pokemon. I have no freaking idea. I would guess Pikachu. Hey, Bradley, are you
Pikachu's always starter in Pokemon Yellow?
Rational Skeptic? You could bring Cav on anytime. If you want to come on the show, I'll send you a link too. I don't know if you've ever been on a show before. Hold on a second. Let me send you a link. Definitely, we have more stuff to cover. So, getting back to the mailbag, which is I really like the way you members really support this part of the show. I think it's a good thing to do for your membership. Something else that I want to try again is maybe get back to a watch party once a month. And I'll ask members what they want, and then I'll put up a poll.
Whoa, Marcus,
and we'll vote.
Careful.
Charmander? Best starters Charmander?
No, Bulbasaur, because in Pokemon Blue and Red, the first three gym leaders is Rock, Yellow, and Electric.
Okay. Well, Abomination, AJ, if you want to pop on too, I could send you a link. We're not doing anything controversial today. So you could just, if you want to pop on, let me see. If you want. If you don't, that's fine. Just talking nerd stuff. All right. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the mailbag here. CJH, should Armor Wars be about Norman Osborn? And
No.
should he steal the Iron Patriot suit from Iron Man 3?
Armor Wars is not about that.
He's just asking, should it be?
No.
I don't mind Norman Osborn popping up in other
But you
things.
don't just
There's so many more characters within the Tony Stark angle of Marvel with like
you don't do Norman Osborn in this, and you don't do Dark Avengers. Like that has to take time to build. You have to build up with Norman
what's
Osborn.
that guy's Hammer name? What's the other guy from
Hammerhead or Hammer?
Oh, okay.
Hammerhead? No.
Oh, you're soaking in the tub listening to our
Justin Hammer.
Oh wow. You take baths? Bruh. Real men take showers. No, I'm just kidding. I like a bath too. Soaking in the tub. Okay.
There's no need to do so.
All right. So I wouldn't be opposed to it, CJH, but I just think there's so many more characters that I want to see come back from the Iron Man world with Tony Stark, with like that guy Hammer, whatever his name is from Iron Man 2, that could fit better.
Justin Hammer, yeah.
Justin Hammer. And I want to see him return for our Armor Wars. And Mass Vigilante says, cool idea, but there's a problem. There's no Norman in the MCU yet.
Well, technically, yes, there is. It's just
Well,
in a different universe.
But I don't know how they're going to be about sharing.
Yeah.
I just want to see Norman. I want to see Norman go toe to toe with this Spider-Man first.
Yeah.
Though.
People have to understand. Every villain that appeared in No Way Home or in the MCU, they're just in a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Remember, it's more than one universe. MCU is the cinematic side of Marvel, and there's universes within the cinematic universe, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Multiverse. That's all. People don't understand that. I don't know why. It's a simple concept.
Aaron World Order, I will expose Maxgate. Are you ready? Hit me with your best shot, brother. Hit me with your best shot.
Are you ready?
You do whip off Doomcock, so that's pretty much.
What are you talking about, bro? Doomcock's got nothing on me. I'm the real deal.
Okay, Doomcock.
I was creating rumors on the internet way before Doomcock. Who do you think said Kathy is Kathy? Doomcock is a copy of me. I said Kathy Kennedy was first.
Okay, so
even though I was wrong.
Doomgate.
Even though
What about Darth Melvin?
Knights of Melvin?
Melvin.
He's a dollar store Mad Max.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a dollar store.
Max, there's Maxgate, but you do it better than Doomcock.
I admit I was wrong. I underestimated her. Okay, I based it on what was happening with WB and DC, honestly, because WB kept changing. You'll support. Okay.
Thank you.
Breaking news: Scooby-Doo and the gang confirmed. Come on, George.
Can we play the breaking news clip?
Do we actually have breaking news?
No.
No, because
breaking news.
You only get half of it then. All right. Let's actually watch, because I want to talk. I want to talk about the X-Men, and before we get to She-Hulk's Tinder. Let's watch the John Campea show for some fun.
Oh,
Giancarlo Esposito has talked to Marvel about playing Professor X. No, ma'am. Oh boy. All right, so let's get to this. Hold on a second. Giancarlo Esposito, and look at the thumbnail. It looks amazing. I think this is very possible to happen. Very possible. Giancarlo Esposito has been showing up in a lot of stuff. He already works with Disney.
I got something about
very possible. Very possible. What's that?
Caden said something about Batgates.
Batman Gate?
Yeah, if you
he
want
sent something?
No. He in the DM group, he sent an article about about Backgate and how it was not plagiarized. And I have the article right here, but you want to see it now, or you want to just talk about this?
We'll do that later.
Okay.
Belle Reeves says I want him to be Two-Face.
Who?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's watch some of this.
It's you can share that when you're ready to. At the Batman Gate stuff.
What is our fifth main topic today?
This is from Mr. Seamus. Hello, John, or Rob, Chris, whoever's reading this. Justin, we hear from the man himself, Gus Fring, that he has sat down and talked to Marvel about playing some characters such as Magneto or Doctor Doom, but most notable, Charles Xavier.
We're talking free.
Also, I've been listening to you guys for a year, and you inspired me to want to work in the movie industry.
Aw.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for that, Mr. Seamus. And yeah, listen, Giancarlo Esposito is one of those guys that when he pops up in a project, you just know you're going to love whatever it is he's doing that. It doesn't matter if it's Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or what's the video game he's
Far Cry 6.
Yeah, so like whether it's in Far Cry or whether it's in, there was this show he did about, I think it only lasted 1 or 2 seasons, about all the power went out in the planet, all the power went out in the world, and what happens to the world if it gets knocked back. Like he was a main character in that. He was fantastic in that. Obviously in Mandalorian and whatever else he's appeared.
What if they got Giancarlo Esposito as Xavier, and then Denzel Washington as Magneto? I know what you said, Aaron, that you really think that Magneto has to be
unless he's adopted or something. I don't know.
I don't know if both have to not be race swapped. If
here's the thing.
Like one or the other. Like
here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Xavier.
They both have to be race swapped, or they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Patrick. No, they don't, because the thing is, Charles Xavier was Patrick Stewart and Jay McAvoy. Charles Xavier were English. In the comics, he's actually American. Well, Eric Lesser, Magneto, has always been in German in the Holocaust. Always been.
Well, Abomination, I'm okay with it. I think the one for Xavier makes more sense than Magneto.
And I can tell you one thing. There's not a lot of European blacks that have ran into the Holocaust. I can tell you that from that area of Europe, Eastern Europe.
Yeah, it would have to be good storytelling to get us there, though, to explain. I think they would.
Same with Doctor Doom. You can't race swap Doctor Doom either. Eastern European is not a lot. The Eastern European is majority white.
He's not white either, though.
But he's still Eastern European.
Yeah, lots of people were saying that. Xavier makes more sense. Magneto not as much. I do see that a lot. I thought I put the link, that dude Vince, you're in the group. Let me send it again. Hold on here.
Yeah, but that's the
that dude Vince.
Either way,
someone said it to that dude Vince, because I have him in the DM group.
Sure.
But either way, I would rather see McAvoy come back.
See, I have no problem with McAvoy coming back if they could get him.
Well, especially since they have to use those actors contract-wise.
Abomination AJ says, "Don't waste that great actor on a race swap character."
That Vince is not.
Well,
in the group.
what else? What other Marvel character could Giancarlo Esposito play then? Because they said he did interview with Feige. What
Probably
other
Doctor Doom?
What other?
You can't do.
What other character could he play? I would think.
There's lots of them. There's a lot of other villains out there.
Well, let's see what Campia has to say here. See who he suggests.
He's great. And I remember it was probably about 2 years ago, maybe longer.
See, this is not a bad.
And on our show, we talked about, you know who would make a great new Magneto? Giancarlo Esposito would make a great Magneto. And I still believe that to this day. I think he'd make a fabulous Magneto. But apparently he has been talking to the folks over at Marvel, and that has come up, but so has a couple of other characters. This comes to us from the folks over at Variety, wrote the following.
Okay, Variety.
I have not worked for Marvel yet, says Giancarlo Esposito. I've been in a room with them and talked to them. There's been talk of Magneto. There's been talk of Dr. Doom.
Well,
and
he said
there's
that in Variety? Okay.
Yeah.
Professor X. I'm going to go for something that is a little bit different. I'm going to put it out there in the universe, and that is Professor X. So, Giancarlo, now it sounds like it was pretty informal, at least the way, like I'm just interpreting this, but my interpretation of what he's just saying there, it sounds pretty informal. He says, like, I've been in a room, we've talked about it. You know, names like Magneto have come up, Dr. Doom has come up. Charles Xavier, though, the idea of playing Charles Xavier is pretty appealing to me. Now, look, let me kind of lay the groundwork on this and say the following. I am one of these people that I believe 95% of characters out there, it doesn't matter what race plays them, what the ethnic background of the actor who's playing them. Actors play people that they aren't. Now, I do believe that where I make an exception for that, and you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times, is when the ethnic background of the character is pivotal.
Yeah.
To understand.
That's Magneto. That's
This
Magneto.
is pretty much.
And
Hey,
Dr.
Caden.
Doom.
Hey.
How's it going, Caden?
Good.
Long time no see. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to what you sent in the DM group, Kaden. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giancarlo Esposito as Magneto. Or I'm sorry, as a Professor X. What is your thoughts on there?
I would like to see him play a hero or a hero-like character.
Yeah.
like
What other
he's played-
characters could he play though if he wasn't playing?
If he's not-
this just, I mean, can we say it's a little superficial, but that just looks amazing there.
He's too old for Bishop.
I don't think that Charles is like, unless Deadpool is from a different universe, they already showed Charles.
Well, the Charles that they showed in the Deadpool 2 is the Fox Charles. It was James
Yeah,
McAvoy.
and they legally can't change the actors until 2025.
Well,
and they're already working on Deadpool 3.
Well, Xavier wasn't necessarily Jewish or linked to his origins, is he?
No,
Xavier's not Jewish. He's not
That's
Jewish.
just
Charles is from New York.
Yeah,
New York. He's American. Only the movies made him British.
Yeah, which made people cast British people as Charles.
Yeah.
The only downside I personally would have about Esposito is he's getting too overexposed. Like he's in all kinds of stuff.
Yes. He does
He's
a lot of stuff.
I think
He does
I
a lot
don't
of
think he's
stuff.
overexposed. I think he's played the villain role for quite some time. I think it's time for a change for him to play a hero role. I think
Okay.
that's what it is.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, he does. He does play. Let's see what the Campy and Cruz say.
Yeah.
What that character is all about. If the ethnic background of that character is absolutely essential to understanding what that character is all about, then fine. But 95% of the characters out there, their ethnic background is not a monumental, essential element to understanding that character. I would give, here's a couple of examples of some exceptions I would make. Obviously, Black Panther, right? T'Challa, that's clearly an exception. I believe Batman, at least the Bruce Wayne iteration of Batman, because that is a character, to understand what he has become, you have to understand that Bruce Wayne comes from a position of absolute privilege. And therefore, I think his ethnic background is relevant to that. So there's a couple of examples of some things I would consider to be exceptions. But 95% of the time, I'd be fine with it. And so when you look at the character of Charles Xavier,
I'm not going to act like race swaps aren't like a small inconvenience to the viewer when you're used to something. Anything that challenges your memory and attachment to some characters is going to be, take some adjustments. Like I'm not oblivious to like what that does to the viewer and the consumer. Changes are not always welcome to the viewer and got gatekeeping, but I'm willing to like just go to the
I just
acting
don't
ability and
think they're gonna.
execution.
I just don't think they're gonna recast them since they're working on Deadpool 3 right now.
Oh, you
And
think he's
they
gonna?
already
I
showed
don't think he's.
them.
I don't think he's gonna be in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, Deadpool 3 is all about.
No, he was in Deadpool 2, the Charles Xavier.
Yeah,
in a little cameo.
But the thing about Deadpool 3 is about transferring Deadpool and Cable and Domino into the MCU. So you're not going to get James McAvoy's Charles again. It's just about transferring 3 characters to the MCU.
Yeah, look,
But
he's like
they
90
could
years old.
say that he's always been in the MCU.
He was in the MCU. He was in Multiverse of Madness. That's one example of Professor Xavier. Like I said earlier, all the characters from the different universes are in the MCU. At one point, I'm not going to go on that again.
All right. Well, let's finish this. We have some more topics to cover. I don't think we're gonna watch the whole video here.
There is nothing about that character that you can't possibly understand this character unless you get the fact that he's white, right? So I honestly don't care if we have an Asian Charles Xavier. I don't care if we have an Aboriginal Charles Xavier. If you actually know this character, you understand that the character's race has nothing to do with the essential core elements of who and what makes that character up. I believe the same is also true of Magneto. So I'd be fine with that.
I think it's kind of disingenuous to say with Magneto it's not a little bit harder though. You know,
I mean, Magneto's whole thing is about
I really
superiority.
want to see how they approach it in that Abomination, because we financially supporting these effing up our beloved characters. Jade
thing is,
said, I think we should gender swap Campia.
I think it's up to Marvel Studios or Marvel to decide what they want to do with their own characters. It's their characters, not ours. So it's up to
we don't
them.
own them.
Yeah, it's up to them. They own them, so they can do whatever they want to do with them.
It comes down to execution. You know, it can happen. I saw the trailer for Wakanda Forever. Namor looked awesome. You know, I'm waiting to see. Okay, Derek, you could state your opinion here, but I don't. Just chill out a little bit, though. You know. All right, let's finich this here.
Oh, I hadn't really thought of Dr. Doom. And all of a sudden he's bringing up
That'd be
Dr.
pretty dope.
Doom. And I'm like, oh, wait, I hadn't really thought about that. That could also, that could be pretty interesting too. Look, Marvel would be richer regardless, just having Giancarlo Esposito playing just about anything. You know, I always say adding talent is never a mistake. He's one of the best talents in the world right now. Now, I've talked about this on Twitter a little bit. And then a couple of people respond on Twitter saying, how about this? Giancarlo Esposito's Professor X, Denzel Washington is Magneto.
Oh, I just said that.
I want.
And I'm like, or vice versa. I could totally.
No, that would be some hurdles because of Magneto's origins. But you can't tell me those two acting together.
I mean, you could still have a black
are not
actor play Magneto.
Denzel would never do it.
Jewish black people, so I mean,
but not from like it's not. There's Jewish black people. I'm Jewish myself. I'll tell you, there's Jewish black people, but not from Eastern Europe. There's not a lot of Jewish black people.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if people are you can, but I'm sure there are, but it's very minority of them. But
I mean, they didn't make the Wanda and Pietro
Someone
Jewish.
clip that out for me for Campia.
So like, and they're Eastern European. So I don't know. They might not do it here if they.
I'm just saying. I know people have issues with changing the character too much. Okay, set that to the side and just think about Giancarlo Esposito and Denzel Washington acting off of each other with how connected Magneto and Xavier are, and you can't tell me that wouldn't be some amazing acting. Those two together. That's all I'm saying. If you take aside your preconceived notions and biases towards changing a character, and if they execute, say they change, they they do it in a way that makes sense. Which I'm not a writer. I don't know how to make it make sense. But having those two act off each other, you know.
I took a screenshot for your thumbnails, so.
Okay, thank you.
It'll be a
I'll send it
reuniting
to you
them
later.
from Malcolm X and all the Spike Lee movies that Denzel and Giancarlo did together. But yeah,
okay,
it'll be really good to have them reunite in a movie, like even if it's in like the MCU, whatever. They need to do a movie together again.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, Zeno.
Actually, Jade Scarwich in the comics, Scarwich is not actually Magneto's kid anymore. It's not. It's been.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Chthon.
All right. Okay.
Totally see Denzel Washington as a Charles Xavier type and a Giancarlo. Like whatever.
Zeno, watch with the ist comments, please. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Watcher, you're so
I mean,
well.
just
But
seeing those two play off each other would be a pretty good time in a movie theater. Look, none of this is confirmation. Like we hear these stories all the time that, yeah, I've had conversations. Conversations are great, but 1 in 100 actually lead to something. But I think if you canvassed a lot of film fandom, they would love to see Giancarlo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or in the DC Universe or whatever. But these are some interesting names. I like the Charles Xavier one, although I got to admit, Chris, if I'm in Kevin Feige's war room and it comes around to me and says, what's your vote? Who do we have Giancarlo play? I would personally still lean towards Eric. I would lean towards Magneto personally, but I don't think it would be a wrong decision to have him play Charles either. I don't know. You hear about this. What stands out to you with this comments?
Oh, I love him as Charles. I think that'd be wonderful. Just that voice alone. Ooh, that voice going through Cerebro. Come on. That'd be killer. It'd be so good. Plus, he's played a lot of villains, and Charles Xavier, as you go through the comics, does become a much more morally gray character. I mean,
what the hell? Okay, I think it's Isaac. It has to be Isaac.
Overlord.
Oh God.
Overlord DVD.
What?
It's me, Doomcock.
It's really
It's Isaac.
It's definitely Isaac. Yeah.
What bullshit are you making up today, Doomcroc?
Woke Star Trek.
Woke Star
Trek. Brian, are you here? You hearing this stuff?
Oh wait, I'm so confused now.
Star Trek is woke.
Well,
yeah, it's always been woke. It's always been. How do you not know this, Doomcroc?
No, it was good.
It was good. It used to be good.
Gene Roddenberry wasn't woke.
Okay, well, Jade says Kathleen Kennedy says hi, Doomcroc.
Oh, she can go die in the fire.
Oh no.
How did he get this link?
Well, here I don't know. Where did you get this link? Where's your source? Where'd you get this?
Can I bring on Cameron Pasha?
No, you can bring on your puppet though. Bring on your puppet.
Bring on camera.
Can you bring your puppet on?
Doomcrotch. Someone's saying Doomcrotch. They've heard some stuff. That's what the ladies.
What stuff have they heard?
Oh, it's totally Isaac.
Yeah, it's Isaac.
Abomination AJ says.
Who's this Isaac guy?
Some loser.
Yeah, some loser who
likes Morbius. Losers.
Who mows people's lawns.
Some Morbius fanatic.
Yeah, some weird guy.
Doomcock. What the hell is that?
Yeah, what was that?
What do you mean?
This is creepy.
It's creepy.
That's his normal voice.
I heard Doomcock's normal voice. I heard his normal voice.
What is going on? Abomination. I'm muting you, Doomcroc. I don't know what the hell that is. Abomination, do what Day Shift did and put these characters in new original stories instead of white sloppy seconds. I do understand that argument that you know all these great actors. Why are we gonna get a handoff to these characters that have been explored before? But it might be the best. All right, Doomcroc, are you done yet?
We're censoring Doomcock.
No, keep Doomcock on.
No,
Doomcock,
it's hurting my ears.
Doomcock, why don't you retweet this stream so we can get over?
Hey, Senior Nerd, be nice to AJ. He's stating his opinion. He's not being. He's not telling you to shut up. So come on.
Everybody.
Hey, Matt, shut up.
Well, goodbye, Caden.
Oh, poor Caden.
This is scary. I don't know if I like
Cancel
this.
Isaac.
You actually, there's just no way the real Doomcroc because you sound scarier.
I heard Doomcrock's real voice before.
Oh, Hans is upset because they keep attacking the Rings of Power.
Hans, why don't you make a stream? You have a channel that you could talk about. I'll come on and join you.
People want me to kick the Doom. I come back when you're someone else. Come back when you're someone else. You want to ask Doomcock something? All right, hurry up. He's ruining the show.
What does he think about Darth Melvin, Knights of Melvin?
Who's that?
What?
Doesn't even know. Okay, what do you think of me, the real madman of YouTube?
You're the greatest YouTuber who ever lived.
Exactly. Okay. I'm still kicking you. Thanks. Come back when you're someone else, please.
It's Mike Zero. It's gonna be Mike Zero, isn't it?
All right.
He's gonna be back as Morbius.
Some points for Magneto is the good guy, and Charles is making some very, very questionable choices. I will say, as far as the casting goes, I think it's wonderful for him. For Magneto, we do still need to live in a world where I think the atrocities of genocide have to play into that character, so you do understand it. And whether that means he's a Holocaust survivor, which if we want this to be a current day story, we then have to make a note of how, his mutation gives him like a more youthful appearance or longer life or something like that, so we don't have a 100-and-something-year-old man as our main villain.
He does have a point.
Or you place it in Rwanda or something like that.
I mean, the Holocaust of World War II has happened about 80 years ago, right? In the 1940s, 80 years ago, and she does have a point.
Michael Fassbender.
I'm gonna give her that. She does have a point. And you want an 80-year-old Magneto?
Yeah, and the MCU would have been 85 years. By
There were weren't there also some black people that were killed in the Holocaust as well? I don't know if yeah. So,
but I think she makes a point that you don't have to have it set in the Holocaust. You just have to have it in a very big genocide.
Yeah.
And you'd still get the impact.
In the comics, wasn't there a mutant genocide?
No, but you can't do that. You have to do like a real life history event. Like you can't just do like a makeup one. And
so maybe Afghanistan.
Like she was saying, Rwanda. Rwanda.
Hans, I don't even just mean black Jewish people. I mean just there were other groups that were also in the Holocaust, but not as big as a group as Jewish people, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what I meant. I mean, so, but then you still get to the time period. She's suggesting they slow the aging process. That would also be altering the character, though, right?
Yeah, I don't think Magneto is like Wolverine.
Yeah, he's well. I mean, he does have some aging, but not like he's like ages like 1 year every 2 years, like or something like that.
Unless you're Michael Fassbender,
he doesn't age at all.
Zeno says Lord of the Ring fans are too busy frolicking in the woods in robes and wearing rubber elf ears to pay attention to dumb YouTube videos.
But also, like you said, like Rwandan genocide it happened in the 90s. Like you can use that.
But I'm yeah, that's true, Kane. That's one way, but they can also go with the original Holocaust too.
They can. I'm just saying, like,
it's just they'll have to figure out something with the age.
There's many genocides that you can go with, and the Holocaust being the main one that you can go with. But there's many other ones that you can go with that are more recent if you want to have it be.
The Holocaust is the biggest one. Obviously, the Holocaust is the biggest one in the last 100 years, but there's others.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see what else they have to say. Let's just finish it, I guess.
That, like we've discussed on the show too. So I think something like that does have to factor into the understanding of Magneto's character if there is going to be a recasting and reworking of his backstory. That's just the big thing for me. You put these actors in there though, it's going to be so great. I listened to this podcast called Off Book, and they were talking about like being Charles Xavier is just prestige casting. Like, you're just a better actor. Like, you become much more notable the minute where it's like, oh man, Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy have gotten to play Charles Xavier. Oh my gosh, these gentlemen who have gotten to be Magneto. Oh, how wonderful and glorious for them. It's like the opposite of most casting for comic book movies. It's just like, seems to be like an integrity move. So I'm excited either way. If he's in any of these roles, we're in good luck.
See, I've had a lot of conversations online. I'm still, and I might change my mind on this, but right now I'm still kind of stuck in the whole idea of, I got to admit, I hate the idea of changing the character of Magneto, like giving him mutant powers that he's never had, just so we can say that that was the atrocity he came out of. Like, remember, for the first like 20 years that the Magneto character was around, he didn't have that background. Like, I don't think...
Here's the thing. They're gonna, regardless of the way they... Oh, that's another weird... What the hell? Regardless of what they do, they're gonna have to make some changes, right?
Yeah, they are. They're going to have to make some changes to Xavier, Wolf, Logan, to all of them, to make them more...
Abomination, you're just being intentionally. Oh, sorry. We'll get back to you, Caden. But you're being intentionally ridiculous with that comment. Of course.
Sorry, cast.
Yeah, but that would be ridiculous. I guess it's possible. Yeah, but okay. I would have to see why they would do that, Queen Latifah. Okay, go ahead, Caden. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I was just saying like that. You will definitely have to make some changes to certain characters, especially the older mutants, like, you know, the Charles Xavier, Magneto, Logan. But I think you can keep the same stuff. Like, you can kind of push back certain things with Emma Frost, with, you know, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Nightcrawler. Like, you can obviously make them more current, because there's not many things about their backstory that is totally different than who they are. While with Charles Xavier, same with him, there's not a lot of stuff you can do, not a backstory that is like absolutely crazy integral for him. All you need to know is that he came up in a wealthy family, no matter but he left that family, you know, and so and he's born in New York, like that type of stuff. Like, even you can change that a little bit. While with Magneto, you need that dark history, and that to apply to his dark agenda of wiping out of humans and keeping mutants as the main race.
What
Why
happened?
That's not left. I don't think.
Why do we even need Xavier and Magneto again? Or even Wolverine?
We need
we need Cyclops and Jean Grey.
Do need
Because
Magneto,
Xavier and Magneto are the most important.
Because if you just have Cyclops and Logan, because people...
Is this Matt Jarbo?
But they've been done to death.
Matt Jarbo?
I mean, Spider-Man has been done to death, and we're still with him. You know, there's a lot of characters that have been done with death.
Xavier and Magneto are like the core of the...
Like, if you like, who else does the general audience know?
Yeah.
Other than Wolverine, Charles Xavier, Magneto,
Because
and
the others haven't had a chance to be fleshed
you
out.
still need those two
are
to sell.
They're instrumental.
They're still instrumental to who these characters are.
To the whole mutant thing, everything about mutants. Those two are the most important characters.
Charles Xavier and Logan, Cyclops would not be the leader figure he is.
Yeah.
And without, you know, so there's so many integral characters to it, and also the general audience only knows those 4 characters, really.
Yeah.
And you need
remember, Wolverine or Hugh Jackman was not Canadian or short either.
Well, Logan's actually really not from Canada. If you know
Logan is
I don't need anymore.
Native Canadian, like while his brother, like, was he? No, yeah, he was like, he was the son of a slave owner.
But you guys gotta admit, it's absolutely funky.
I don't know what's going on there.
Who is
Okay.
it?
It's Isaac.
Crazy. What is
Oh, yeah, he was.
going on with politics in our world? And of course, they say
Oh
that.
God, no politics.
The hell?
Doing? Come on, come back as yourself, please. You're breaking the show. You're breaking the show. All right.
Name more.
I don't think it was until.
Okay, guys. If you want to know something. The reason Namor is not Atlantean is because they want to differentiate. They want to make him look different from the Aquaman. And you want to know something? Mexico, the descendants of natives that travel to North America come from Asia, so they kind of look Asian in a way, you know. They're
But
basically
Namor came first.
Well, let's see how it's executed. Like he
Yeah,
looked
but
cool in-
Namor came first, but Aquaman movie came first.
Well, I'm just cool. I'm cool with all.
I mean, the
these.
thing is the way that they're doing it is that they're taking a real life mythology
Yes.
of a sunken city, and using it from that mythology,
Yeah.
and using another group of people who deserve to be shown. So that's what they're doing.
Let me see if I can hold on a second. I thought I had. Well, all right. I took care of something real quick. Okay, let's watch some more here.
After Magneto was around 15 to 20 years, that they even introduced the idea that he was a Holocaust survivor. I don't even think that was a part of the character initially.
That's funny, Jade. Chris Hemsworth isn't Asgardian. He's Australian.
It's almost the same.
So I like keeping those core essential elements to the characters, and Magneto having a mutant ability of slow aging. That's never been one of his powers. And I really kind of bristle at just giving him power.
Well,
but then again, to be fair, what did they just do to Ms. Marvel? They totally changed her powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The effect was great. So maybe I'm not as stringent on that. Don't change their power. Maybe I'm not as stringent on that as I thought, because like with Ms. Marvel.
You know what I would actually prefer, though, honestly? I would like if they ever did reboot the MCU, I want them to do like they did with X-Men First Class, and do the time period, do different time periods for X-Men, like do around like the Holocaust, that time period, and start it there, and not do it in current times.
So like Deadpool is the future of X-Men.
Hey,
and,
Dad,
like,
dude, Vince.
Other ones are from the 90s and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zeno, remember the old days when white people played everybody? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There wasn't this much outrage when people were when it was all whitewashed. Be consistent. Yes.
Well, I mean, the reason why it wasn't much outrage is because there weren't enough people. They weren't people that had a platform to talk about it. Like that's why. Like there's now a platform where people can talk about it, and also people are now seeing it more.
Yeah.
And there's been so much, there's been more access for minorities to be in Hollywood now. So that's why there is this outrage now. 20 years ago, there wasn't as much access. But now
that dude Vince.
No.
The Watcher, that's what they're suggesting, but it's that would get people upset, changing the powers.
I don't care. He can be ageless and have self-healing.
Yeah. All right.
totally worked.
And as long as we get, Ben Grimm being like proudly Jewish, I feel like that would be helpful, right? Because representation matters across all boards here. And so I just want to make sure that, all the storytelling is done thoughtfully and with care, and that everyone still gets to see themselves in these characters.
Yeah. And again, just from a talent perspective, it would be such a win to get him in there. But again, I gotta say the Doctor Doom one isn't bad either.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Giancarlo Esposito has said he's spoken with people in Marvel about things like Magneto, like Doctor Doom, like Professor Charles Xavier. He seems to really want to play Charles. Like you're thinking to yourself, who can really follow up on, Patrick Stewart, right? James McAvoy was a different era one and all that kind of stuff, but I think he's the guy who could do it. Again, many other actors who could do a fabulous job with it as well. I'm just going to get kind of excited about this one. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments.
All right. Hey, Vince, how are you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up?
We're just having a fun Saturday night talking about some movie topics. Do you know that She-Hulk is on Tinder?
I had no idea.
Yeah, yes, she's on Tinder now. Let me bring that up here. That was going to be our next topic. What do you feel about that, Caden?
What? She-Hulk on Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Which
a great
way would you
marketing
swipe?
ploy, especially from the trailers that we've seen, is that Jennifer is having trouble dating people, and she goes on Tinder.
Would you? I don't know, which way would you swipe?
Yes.
Yes.
Jennifer or She-Hulk, whichever one.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you ask which one if you would say yes to both?
Yeah, Caden, of course.
No, I'm not. I wasn't asking. I was saying both. Yeah, like either one.
Okay. So yes, Disney made a Tinder profile for She-Hulk. Is this like actually real?
Yes.
Because Hans is going to sign up. Well, actually, let's not play.
Hans
already had Tinder on his app.
Yeah.
How about we all go Tinder and try to, swipe yes on this?
I have listen. I don't know if anyone wants to share this. I have never used Tinder or downloaded Tinder at all.
Why would you use Tinder? You're married.
I know exactly, but I don't know. Has anyone actually tried Tinder? Maybe you don't want to share. Dead silence. Anyone in the
Are you
chat?
only saying that because you're married?
Rationals. Wow, rational skeptic and Jarbo. Jarbo?
What did I miss?
Yeah, I'm just here for the Tinder.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Matt?
Not too much. Just got home.
There's a lot to cover. Are you up to streaming tonight about this ridiculousness, Batman Gate?
I was thinking about it because I really don't know what else to talk about, and I was all like, well,
There's a lot of craziness there.
Oh God, I was rewatching the two videos, because the thing was also, someone did tell me that this was going to happen.
You want me to pull up what Cadence said in the group?
I was like, yeah, you can pull that up, but
well, he might want to cover on his show, so. But there's a lot.
Yeah, I haven't watched his original video
honestly,
on it yet.
It's just a hissy fit of like, oh my God, they stole my ideas, even though like some of those ideas were already in comic books.
This
So,
Matt.
this
Matt.
Honestly, it's just a hissy fit.
Who's that?
Sorry about that. That was my phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is Matt.
For one thing, and I know you'll love this, Matt. I have an issue with Syl today, even though I think he has some scoops. He is on there saying, I believe it. And he's going to have him on for an interview. That's where I'm like, come on, you believe this shit? And he is like adding the FBI, and people like, why is the FBI going to care?
The thing is also it's if he did steal these, if in the world of ifs and buts and whatevers, if Matt Reeves did steal some of the stuff, it's not Matt Reeves also that wrote the script. Like, Matt Reeves hired Mattson Tomlin to write the script, and so he wrote the script. So if anything, it's like Mattson Tomlin stole the script from this dude who randomly has the script at I'm like, no, like, what? Okay. Saggy, yeah, I do. But yeah, this is so weird. like really weird and out of the blue.
It's getting traction.
It's getting
weird.
traction.
Like, I can't believe people are
but
believing
the
this.
thing is, why it's getting traction, it's from the people who don't like the Batman movie.
Sure.
Like,
I just can't believe people believe this shit. Like, there's
Yeah.
like his arguments, Matt, were that Jim Gordon is the last good cop in the city, which is most Batman stories. And then he teams up with Batman to investigate, which happens all the time.
Flooded Gotham, and then, but the thing is, Zero Year did that. Like,
well, here
corrupt politicians, Court of Owls.
Well, here's the thing that you should really.
Has this guy ever read Batman? I mean, he's a comic book writer.
If you do cover it, Matt, I'll send you this, because this is where I was like, oh, this is complete bullshit. Of course, he's got an Indiegogo up.
Does he?
What
yes.
the heck?
Didn't you comment on this?
Sorry, I literally it just glitched out for me, so I didn't get the chance
Didn't you comment
to.
something like this on
And,
Twitter?
Warner Brothers.
Well, the guy whose account that I
some-
responded to he said that he was that he's just a satire account, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's based on this.
Yeah, but so I don't know. Again, I haven't looked into this Wozniak guy yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, there's
he used to write comics.
Right, Degrassi. Like, the thing is like, there's so many comics that did these things before the script.
I know. Yeah.
There's a lot of scripts before 2008 that that had these story elements.
Well, Aaron,
It's cliche for Batman comics.
Aaron, try to let him finish though, okay? Because they're just coming in.
No, it like, the thing is, like, there's many comics before 2008 that had these story beats that this guy took from as well. So, oh my God, he stole those script ideas, those comic ideas too. So maybe the FBI should look into him too.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is he actually retweeted Matt Reeves July 22nd when Matt Reeves had posted the thing about the Riddler comic book. Like the image. So it's like Chris Wozniak retweeted Matt Reeves, but he's all like, I'm going to sue Matt Reeves. But by the way, this Riddler idea sounds pretty top notch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I sent you a video of him being interviewed by someone in Comicsgate already. So there's Comicsgate connections. And then the Indiegogo, which is the most ridiculous thing on Indiegogo I've seen. $20. You are giving a Batman-sized fist bump. I mean, there's a lot of bullshit all in this Indiegogo.
You pay $20 just to get a fist bump?
In appreciation of his Bat plot contributions.
Virtual fist pump.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to my local Best Buy and I'm gonna buy the Batman in 4K for $25. This is why. So then Warner Brothers will get that money, and then when Woz gets his settlement, he'll get that money, and I still get the 4K copy of the Batman. Right. So it's just I'm boosting his Indiegogo just down the road. I'm just kicking it down a little bit. That's all it is. It's no big deal. And BD,
Max,
right?
Did he? Is it still $20 that he made?
Yeah, I'll refresh it. But here's the other thing instead of giving Warner Brothers, what 4K is $49.98. This just guy's all over the place.
No, also, I'm looking at
Max. It's $45 in Canadian.
So for $50,
currency.
you give it
to
him.
That's 50 USD right there, but
you get sincere thanks from Bat thanks from Woz. You don't get the movie. Instead of giving Warner Brothers a Blu-ray, a $100 shirt, a T-shirt for $100.
Yeah, I'm not buying $100.
The Bat bundle. Like, even without doing any other research, just this Indiegogo is complete bullshit.
This is amazing.
How is this not a parody?
People are taking this seriously.
Yeah.
Now, here's my prediction. I don't think Sill's audience is going to fall for this. I don't think he's going to get more Indiegogo.
Really?
I don't think so.
I do. Absolutely. Dude, have you ever actually paid attention to how dumb they are? And I mean this. Like, and I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be mean. I mean this like literally, where it's like even the Savage Bat is out there talking about this as like being a real thing. All right? Like, they're dumb. Max. They are
There's
they
no
are
way-
they are
there's no way they're
functionally
gonna-
stupid. They are diminished intelligence. I don't want to use the R word, but if I had to summarize them, you know, Corky from Life Goes On comes to mind.
Oh, come on.
I'm totally with Jarbo on this.
Okay,
Yeah,
but-
you just
all right,
you
I
just
will-
want
I
to give
will
them a
say-
helmet and
I will-
like some knee
I will-
pads and
listen,
say good luck.
If Sil has them on after the interview, and all of a sudden his Indiegogo jumps, I'll deliver you a W. I'll deliver you a W. I just don't think I don't think people are gonna be this stupid to pay for nothing.
You have too much faith.
Dude, I'm not saying he's going to get a lot of money off of this, okay?
Like
but what I
any-
mean,
any like hundreds of dollars.
I
think
don't
it was
even know if they're going to go
$500.
that far on it. Look, maybe, okay? Like do you know, have you ever heard of a woman named Sophia Stewart?
No.
She claims that she owns the rights to the Matrix and Terminator franchise.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah.
bought
Archie
this
was
off,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, I've had a conversation with her. I've had a full-blown 90-minute conversation with her. She cray. But she sent me these legal documents that were like insane to read. So really it's kind of, you know, it's kind of stupid. The whole thing is stupid.
Well, Degrassi said it early on the earlier stream. It would be different if it was your original IP and someone took it, but this is someone else's IP that you wrote a story for.
Are you saying
Even
that
if even if
they
did take
hear
it to a different
voices?
situation. I don't know,
We're
but
not-
look at
we're
the
not saying that.
250 Bat bundle. Batman Gate T. Sincere thanks from the Waz. Original Waz plot with Bat sketch. So you only get the, you know, screenplay, or I know it just says plot. That might not even be the whole screenplay. Batman Gate Convention Bat Tote for $250. That's the top tier. Let's refresh it, see if it's past $20.
He's got 8 days left to hit 3 million. That's a tough sell.
And people were like, well, what if he doesn't meet? No, this campaign will receive all funds raised, even if it does not reach its funding goal. What is this? Well, I mean, I cannot believe people.
Hold on. A Batman Gate Convention Bat Tote. What the
Yes.
hell is that?
And then the FBI needs to get involved. They're busy at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, pretty much. Right?
Like, why would the FBI get involved if someone's script was stolen?
Well, he says that the FBI handles IP theft, which is, I think, true. But again, at the same time, it's, you know, it's on the onus of the person.
I wonder when Warner Brothers will send a cease and desist. Because he's
I don't
making
know.
money off of their property.
Well, I mean, I think you could just report it to Indiegogo. I'm not doing that. I don't care. But like, what is this bullshit? Like, I didn't receive my my forever gratitude from the Indiegogo. I want my money back. Like, what the
Yeah, how do you argue about that?
It's like this is not what the platform is set up for. It's like he's totally. I would give him more respect if he just did a GoFundMe.
That would be like
That's all
people complain that Star Citizen is a scam when everybody knows that it is, but people keep donating to it.
Well, I mean, we'll have to. Star Citizen is an interesting case, to be fair. But yeah, it's like people really want it to be real.
Oh, my friend gave me the $45 thing. Not sure what that is. Maybe it's me. Like in 2013, he gave me, that bundle. And yeah, I can log into the game
Oh well.
and shit, but
All right, now. Sorry to interrupt that, but yeah, you're definitely gonna want to cover this. Look at this. Sil, I'm very disappointed in you. This is what the hell?
If it's on his Twitter, he has me blocked. So
Yeah, look at this. Well, let me boost full screen in case you need to use this. The Batfleck movie, block and report Batman Gates. They're trying to put a bad name on Batman Gate, the real one. Batman Gates block. What the?
oh, so someone created a. It looks like somebody created a fake account
Yeah.
to try to like troll.
But he's also says he
Just
believes
trending
this.
Batman
This is a
Gate.
hashtag Bat. They're really pushing this.
Well, remember they're anti Warner Brothers. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, right? Like they're anti Warner Brothers, and they think that like the old regime has something to do with this.
Look, IP theft is in the jurisdiction of the FBI. I consider my story stolen until I hear better excuse from them, so I reported it. Oh my god.
No,
And I want to get to the one where he's like, I'm starting to believe this.
Share what I sent you, Max.
Hold
this
on.
This is what Caden sent me.
I don't see the tweet where he says, I wanted to find the one where he's like, I'm starting to believe this. I can't wait. I actually can't wait for him to have him on. Do you think he'll ask him any tough questions?
No.
I know the streets would want to see that Batman Gate. What? He thinks he's gonna get Uslan and Reeves on the show, and then Sil says, I know the streets want to see that. There's no way Matt Reeves and the producer of
Matt Reeves is at home. Matt Reeves is at home busy writing for the script for Batman 2.
I'm sorry for any credibility I give. This is so stupid.
No, it's just a Snyder bias.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. This is the one. Whoa.
Of course it's sounding true to him. He's a Snyder show.
Careful, mute yourself if you got cans or stuff.
Snyder shows don't live in reality.
So this is the one that was like, really? Hold on a second.
Max, Snyder shows don't live in reality. Let's be honest.
How do I get this off?
That's what she said.
Here. Yeah, that Batman Gate shit sounded true to me. I was like, what? I don't get this. I'll come on and be happy to. Oh my god!
Don't use Agatha like that.
Plagiarized. It's trending. I mean, it's trending in what I search for on the internet, but
It's not like they stole from Ben Affleck's story.
probably all. Well, a lot of Batman stories are similar. They're always. It's always everyone's corrupt. Jim Gordon and Batman team up. You know, there's nothing.
So Nolan should sue.
And Catwoman and the Penguin are not in his, as far as we know.
Oh, bring up the thing I showed you. Caden showed me this. It's right here.
Okay.
This is actually this is actually from June, but it does talk about this though. Batman Gate.
Oh, he's been trying to do this for a while.
It's not like a new thing.
Oh, okay. It's just people are starting to talk about it. Okay, no, Matt Reeves did not plagiarize the Batman. When it comes to blockbuster franchises, director Matt Reeves has a formula for declining any potential offers. Insists on doing the story he wanted to do. The studio's franchise development apparatus be damned per variety. Okay. Well, I don't. Thank you, Aaron. I don't know if I need the. I appreciate it, but
no. But there's sections. You know what he says? What Wozniak says that he put in his script. If you go down, she describes everything that contradicts everything he said.
I'll read it later, but that looks like a long article.
It is a long article.
I think we get the gist of it. I don't. This is just so ridiculous that people are actually, and I think it is being co-opted by.
But you should thank Caden though. Caden's one to put it up.
Yeah, thank you, Caden. The other one that I wanted to share was Fatal J, of course.
Oh yeah, I heard Zeverfet was using Fatal J as a resource. And I'm like, I understand that Ryan is a boomer. I get that. And at some point boomers have boomer takes. But Fatal J, my God, how far down the rabbit hole do you have to go in order to go, you know who's got a good take on this? Fatal J.
Well, he's already acting like it's a fact. So everyone is ignoring the fact. That's not a fact. Even if he has a case, it's not a fact. Matt Reeves stole the screenplay to Pattinson in the Batman movie. This is so stupid. I don't know. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize to the guy, but I just don't see it. There's just nothing there for me. Some small coincidences, but you're also dealing with Batman and two people making a Batman story that draw from the comics. You know, if anyone could do anything, it would probably be the Zodiac.
Let's be honest. If you all want a Batman story, when we all want to relate it from the comics too.
So they all copied Tim
Yeah,
Burton
exactly.
because Tim Burton added to the mythos as well.
It's
I
like
wanna say
he doesn't own Batman to begin with. He's drawing from the comics inspiration as it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, all right. Well, what did you think about the Tinder profile? Is this real? Did they actually
It's
make
real.
Yeah,
real?
it's all marketing.
Yeah.
Like it's just
She-Hulk
marketing.
is a real person.
Well, I can't check because I don't have Tinder.
She-Hulk likes to get down. You know that, right, man?
You could have Tinder, Max. You could.
I can't do Tinder with I'm a married man.
Who says?
Okay.
But we forgot.
You can delete it right
last
away.
night's-
You know.
Last night's
Why are
stream.
you? Watch, she'll check my phone for once, and she'll be like, "Why do you have Tinder on your phone?" I was looking for She-Hulk.
I mean, all things considered, you could definitely make that claim right now, right? And you have audio visual proof of that in regards to the stream. You're like, no, honey, I was only trying to find She-Hulk's advertising profile for Tinder because I thought it was really funny. Yes. And then she's like, okay, great. Why did you swipe right on all of these 20-year-old co-eds?
Oh,
that was also research.
Yeah,
Because I wondered if they would match with a 40-year-old masked man for learning about comic book movies on the internet.
I think it would be fun to make a profile with my mask.
No, you know what you should do, Max? Make a profile as Dr. Doom.
And then see see what I get as a response. That would be
do it
funny.
as Dr. Doom. Do it as Dr. Doom.
Yeah. I'll be getting all kinds of stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
Disney just made a Tinder profile for She-Hulk.
What you gotta love about that is that people out there are just like, I don't know, people are upset about that. Are they upset about that?
They are?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, somebody's upset about that because like they're not having sex and they're upset about a fictional character having sex. That's what it boils down to. Like they're really just
think of the children.
I bet you all know who they are. We know who they are already.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the about me. I know what you're thinking. This can't be real, and guess what? It's not. But suspend your disbelief for 1 second and pretend you just matched with She-Hulk. Excited? Find out who she does match with.
Who she does?
She-Hulk, attorney at
This
law.
is the worst marketing ever.
What? It's great.
It's pretty bad, to be
they
fair.
Could have made it
CJ,
better.
do you think? CJ, I would never suspect Disney to use Tinder ever. In anything.
It's like, go watch Disney Plus.
I mean, is that annoying to get advertisements as profiles, though? I mean, I could get that angle. If you're actually trying to use it for its intended use, and then you start getting big corporations using it for the product, that could be slightly annoying.
Tinder. It's Tinder too, man. Like,
get catfished that way.
Yeah.
Max is like, oh no, not again.
You don't catfish. You don't catfish.
I've only been catfished that one time, you guys.
Wait, what if a catfish was behind the catfish profile?
Oh, you mean like catfishception?
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Bwong.
If She-Hulk catfishes you, like, if She-Hulk will catfish you as
Voltaire knows. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Voltaire.
I met my girlfriend on Plenty of Fish like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And she didn't catfish me, so I guess
Great.
I got lucky.
Yeah, you did get lucky.
Yeah, before I hooked up with I got together with my girlfriend, I was dating a girl I met on Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish. Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
It's a free site like OkCupid. It's just
Okay.
it's just not as
Catfish
popular as
on Plenty
OkCupid.
of Fish?
I'm pretty sure there's catfish everywhere. If you know what if you're not careful, all of a sudden you're going to meet some really amazing person who's like 10 times out of your league, and then they're going to tell you that they have a cousin in Nigeria, but it's okay. That person is a prince, and they just need you to hold some money.
Yeah.
Or they show up to your house and their name is Bob.
I used to get those emails like a long time ago.
Rogue One will re-release in select IMAX theaters ahead of Andor premiere. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know.
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
see
go
it
to
again.
IMAX for it, but I'm happy for people that want to see it. That's a nice poster there.
Personally, I was going through my divorce when that movie was in theaters, so I didn't get to see it in theater. So I might go take my girl and go see it.
Awesome. I'd probably just check it out on Disney Plus.
Love the movie, and I own it in 4K, but see it in theater is a nice experience.
Yeah. We're winding down soon. I don't know when you were planning to go live, Matt. I don't know.
I was gonna go live at 9:30.
Okay.
It's a half an hour.
All right, so we
Yeah.
could probably accommodate that. I'll get close to it at least with the topics we have left. Here's an interesting one. Maybe you knew this already. We're talking about The Rock and Shazam and Black Adam. I'm still getting an echo from someone. Dwayne Johnson urged Warner Brothers not to make first Shazam movie script. Nix the
Is it
first Shazam
like?
script.
Is that and that's not the one that came out, right? That's a rewrite or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one had Black Adam.
The Rock tried to use his creative control here too. Oh my god. It's the best.
Well, he had an impact on the script. I don't know. I guess they.
Well, he produced the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well, Johnson noted the first draft of the project was a combination of Black Adam and Shazam, but that he just knew in his gut that it wasn't the right direction to go in. Oh yeah, I remember that way back in movie talk that they were going to maybe even have it in the Shazam movie, and he wanted it on its own. So I'm glad that happened because Shazam got room to breathe, and that movie is fine on its own without Black Adam in it. That's more exciting. This way.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy with that decision, honestly. Don't you think it would have been too much if they would have put Black Adam in the first?
I think having the Shazam family was too much.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't because now the second one requires them to have that again. You know, and so now you have to have more. So instead of it being about Shazam, it's not even about Shazam. It's about the Shazam family. You know, and that's sure. I mean, but it's like Shazam was also about him learning the powers. That was part of the fun. You know, the sequel should have had the Shazam family.
Because he's facing off a family in the sequel.
Yeah, sure. I get that. Yeah.
Well, he does say when the first draft of the movie came to us, it was a combination of Black Adam, Shazam, 2 origin stories in one movie. Now that was the goal. Also, with the reception of Batman v Superman, although I liked it, putting 2 big heroes in one. So it wasn't a complete surprise, but when I read that, I just knew in my gut, we can't make this movie like this. We would be doing Black Adam an incredible disservice. It would have been fine for Shazam having 2 origin stories converged in one movie, but not good for Black Adam.
Yeah, but no one cares about Black Adam. That's the thing. That's the reality of it. Is like
we'll have to wait.
No, do you know anything about the character of Black Adam?
I don't know a lot. No,
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think that Black Adam is deserving of this much attention?
No.
Not really.
No.
There you go.
Well, Shazam or Shang-Chi and some other characters, I don't think would have gotten the attention they would have. But now,
But Shang-Chi is different from Black Adam. Black Adam is a villain, while Shang-Chi is an actual hero that deserves a movie or series.
And Shang-Chi does have the Marvel MCU backing it up too.
Yes, Aaron. Exactly. Shang-Chi came out the back of 26 other movies.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Anything.
It was also set up because of the whole Mandarin thing. It was like,
too.
Find out what's going on with the Mandarin, and it's gonna be like, the Mandarin's the real
You can have,
Mandarin is.
You can have a D-list character guy's own movie or show in Marvel, and people be interested in watching it compared to this.
Jade says The Rock is the reason Black Adam's getting attention.
Who?
The Rock, the superstar, the super mega star.
I'm sorry, that name is unfamiliar with me.
You mean the brand? You mean The Rock, the brand?
Well, you'll be happy if you're wrong.
Or Dwayne Johnson, the actor, because they're supposed to be 2 separate things.
The Rock is The Rock is his wrestling name, guys. He doesn't go by that on set, guys. He goes by Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock also shared how excited he is to be able to deliver a character it's never been seen before. I always get asked 9 times out of 10, well, what's taking them so long? How come we haven't heard of this character? We get a chance to deliver a movie, deliver a character that's never been seen before. There has been no other Black Adam.
Although, like, I think he's right that you shouldn't have Shazam's origin and Black Adam's origin in the same movie. You could still have had Black Adam's origin. Like, you see Black Adam's origin in the Shazam movie, but not fully explained. And I think that's what they wanted to do in the first Shazam movie, is like fully explain who Black Adam is. But now they can finally do that.
Caden, I'm with this one guy that said The Rock is a brand and not really a movie star, and that's how I feel.
Strange.
You feel that way as too, Vince? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Matt's under that.
That's what I've been saying for a long time, and people have been giving me crap for it, but I keep getting proved right.
Next time you'll see The Rock,
Matt on that.
Next time you see The Rock, it's WrestleMania next year against his cousin in Los Angeles.
Bunch of wrestling shit. No,
Who's his cousin, the Boulder?
No, Roman Reigns.
Rocco.
Rikishi's also his cousin, yes, but Roman Reigns is his cousin.
Hey, the Young Rock show I really like, but that's him. That's a fun show.
Darn it.
What? Darn it! What?
Oh, I did this delivery that was like way off the beaten path, and it was like further in miles than it was for the delivery. I'm thinking, maybe they'll tip, and they did not tip out any extra. And they live, and I talked to them too. They live like in a very rich neighborhood that like overlooks a valley, and you can see Mount Rainier in the background. And they're like, yeah, $4 for like the 10 miles you went. That seems appropriate.
I feel for you, people that do this now. Because
that's why you spit in the food.
Oh, rational skeptic. What?
I'm not gonna spit in the food.
Well, I'm mad if it makes you feel better. I always tip 18%, no matter if they went 1 mile or.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's not even. It's like, again, like gas is still $4.40 a gallon.
I went to Taco Bell today, and they got rid of all their good, the good like box meals and stuff. It's just combos that are like $10 each.
Yeah,
it's like, what the hell for Taco Bell?
Yeah, we still have the $5 combos here. That's where that's where I went for lunch. I went for Wendy's for dinner because I'm a fat ass.
Because you're a what?
A fat ass.
Oh, don't be saying that about yourself.
I mean,
okay.
I ate out twice today.
Yeah. I've had those days. I think everyone's had those days occasionally. I just got Taco Bell because I was at the grocery store.
I was supposed to go to work tonight, and I got this new like whole setup. Like the desk is new, key lights new, all this shit, and I'm like, I really wanted to go to work, and I just fucking called in, and I was like, nope.
All right, well, take it easy, bro. I was out grocery shopping. Grocery shopping sucks anymore. The prices have come down except for groceries and eating out so far. The prices for gas have gone down a little bit. But have you noticed that as well, Matt?
Yeah. The price has gone down a little bit, which is nice.
But not for actual food. Oh, thank you, CJ.
That's like $1.50 American.
There's some more money for fast food.
There's a problem with like, I mean, I get it where like, because Uber also charges, I think, like a fee on top, like the food costs more to order through Uber because they take their fee, and then you also have the delivery fee and then like the tip.
Yeah.
And it's like, you get some nights, where people are like really generous, other nights where people really aren't. It is what it is, unfortunately, but.
Well, here at Walmart, Jack's pizzas are almost $4. When last year they were $2.50. So shit's definitely gone up at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I've noticed the price of Hot Pockets has gone up too, and I'm just like, you sons of bitches.
Hot Pockets, that's your go-to.
Pretty much all
I love Hot Pockets, man.
Hot Pockets are still 2 for $6.
And pizza rolls, Matt.
Dude, Hot Pockets used to be $2 a pop.
What about the Tina's Pizza Rolls, Vince?
Those are okay. I'll tell you this. It sucks, though, that they got rid of Lean Pockets. Because, like, Lean Pockets had, like, the best variety.
Were good.
Yeah, you had, like...
flavors that you didn't get in regular.
Yeah, you could get, like, barbecue chicken pretzel, like, in a Lean Pocket. The problem, though, is it had a lot of sodium. But then, like, the pandemic hit, and Nestle quietly canceled the Lean Pockets. And I'm just like, the f- is wrong with you guys? Like, you guys
Yeah.
suck.
Every time the Nestle dude comes around to look at their products and just give them this evil eye.
Nestle is a terrible company. They are
Asked him,
god
like,
awful.
I was like, "How's it like working for them?" And he's like, fuck it, it's a job." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
What did you think, Matt, about the Giancarlo Esposito and the changes, the swapping for Xavier and Magneto that they could happen?
Well, the fact that he talked about that means it's not happening.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks so great there.
He would be better off as, I believe, Magneto than Professor X. So, and I know there's been a comment about him being a villain, but that's what he's also known for. And so it's like,
what if he's Mr. Sinister?
that could be something. I do think he's going to join in eventually. I don't necessarily think that they're going to race swap those characters, though. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think the characters he named, obviously I don't think any of those characters he'll play.
Well, it's like Taron Egerton going like, "Oh, I talked to them about Wolverine," and you're like, "It's not going to happen."
Well, no, he said that I talked to Marvel and I went to play Wolverine. Like that's the thing that people have to. Like,
I see more
the
like
thing
famous.
is that Giancarlo said that he talked to Marvel and he wants to play these characters. He didn't
I'm
talk
gonna be
to them
honest with
about
you.
those specific characters.
I think I'd rather see him play Mr. Freeze.
See, that could be okay. He could do that pretty well. And the thing is, look, here's the thing: if they cast him as Professor X, will I be upset? No, not at all. Like, he's a really solid actor. He's one of my faves, so I'm more than down to see him in the role. I just don't see them doing that, because like they want to still be comic accurate, and I think the background is like, look, the background of Magneto and being in the Holocaust and whatnot. That's a thing. I mean, I don't know if they're going to change it to something else to make it more contemporary, but that's still a part of who Magneto is, and I just don't see him doing that with that. Like, I could see them race swapping Gambit. You know what I mean? Like having Gambit be a black Creole rather than just being a white Creole.
Right.
I could see that being a thing, and that having not be much of a problem.
People.
Maybe like but they're not gonna like change up like I don't know, fucking like Jesus. Anyone could play the Beast because they're gonna be in costume the whole time.
Right, costume and CGI.
Yeah, not like Nicholas Hoult, who's like, I'm out of it half the time because Jennifer Lawrence is out of her costume half the time.
Don't bring her back.
Don't no. Don't no. We're good. I mean, like Jennifer Lawrence by the end was just like phoning it in.
Yeah.
Horrible. She didn't care at all for any.
She was good in the first two. She was good in the first two.
Yeah, she was good in the first two.
No,
she was good in the first two. In the first two, she was not phoning it in.
But Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix, she absolutely was. I mean,
Days of Future Past, I wasn't even feeling it.
She was good in
Days of Future Past and First Class. She was doing fine, and I think she got tired of the makeup stuff after the second one. And then
that's why they killed her off in Dark Phoenix so quickly.
Even Dark Phoenix, she barely had makeup.
Joaquin's just taking a payday, bigger budget. Is that?
I think this is gonna crash and burn so fucking hard.
I don't think so.
Like, I think Joker 2 is gonna crash and burn.
Well, like the thing about Joker is 150 million, but then like 50 of that 150 is like to Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix and Todd Phillips. So there's 100 million, which then you have to add the other like cast members.
Is it a rumor Zaza Beats is Zaza
more of like
coming back?
70 million. That, like,
Yeah, Zazie Beats is coming back according to her.
Yeah, Zazie Beats as well. Okay. So it's like the production budget's really like for sets and like stuff is more 70 million.
Well, you know what? That's not that big of a raise since 20 million for this fall up 15.5. Oh, that would be 15.5 million more. Oh, okay. So he only got 4.5. That is a big increase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out.
All right. Thank you, Vince. Have a good one, bro.
Take care, Vince. Nice talking to you, Matt.
Yeah, you too, man. You too.
I think it's our first time talking, so have a good one.
Did you find the link for your girlfriend?
Yeah, she found it. I found it on your last videos. Sorry
Cool.
about that.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
All right, have a good one.
See ya.
2 minutes.
All right.
Seen The Sound of Murder.
They
Joker
should
2 will make.
They should have made this movie a Bonnie and Clyde like movie.
Well,
having it be a musical that takes place in Arkham is like
A Star Is Born, then Sound of Music.
I know.
And the
Like,
Heights.
who fucking cares?
Honestly, I'm just like, just give it to me.
I don't want to see Joker sing.
I think
this is one of my most anticipated.
This is one of those things where it's like it's what is it? Like if they want to make it like A Star Is Born, they just want to have like look that movie did well because the chemistry between Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper were like insane.
Crazy good.
You know, and they thought like people thought like those two were gonna like actually have sex in real life. They probably did, to be fair.
They probably
that's
did.
fine. They probably did. Like, I mean, you know, you can't watch them at the Grammys or whatever, the Oscars, and be like, no, they totally did not. Like, they totally fucked. Like, absolutely just smash.
Oh yeah. I mean,
oh yeah, like there's no way they did not.
Like, and again, that's all speculation. I have no knowledge of that, but I thought that was interesting.
I'm so looking for. I go Gaga for Gaga. I cannot wait to see another version live action Harley.
this is gonna be Bad Romance.
Bad Romance. Yes.
I wonder. Do you think they're gonna
And
have?
he's gonna have a joke. She's gonna have a Joker face.
You know they should have in here Scarecrow.
A Joker face. Wow.
A young Scarecrow.
Are you willing to accept an L, Matt, if Black Adam does good box office?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
It proves.
Actually,
the star
Degrassi
that
is
is
more
The
of-
Rock. New York meets
It's more of a Stars Born meets Cuckoo's Nest. That's as the traits have like put it together.
Joker singing show tunes will be meme for at least 20. Do you think there's going to be memes from this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's memes from the first one too, but the first one took it seriously enough.
Yeah.
This one doesn't feel like it's taking it seriously at all.
He's already like doing dancing, like singing in the rain down the steps. Like it's already seems like he's going there too. You know,
They should introduce a young Jonathan Crane in here in that movie.
There might be. Look, they just need to tie this movie into the Batman and call it a day. Have that be the timeline that they go with. I mean, again, DC is so freaking inconsistent that at this point you have no idea what's going on. So this is why in this moment of chaos, they're able to go, well, why don't we just do the stupidest thing possible and have it be a musical? Like what's good? It's like, it's in our own little pocket universe. The last one made $1 billion. People are obviously going to show up for this one, but again, what they're forgetting is that like what prompted people to go watch Joker? It was the controversy. The movie was really good, and that brought in a lot more people through positive word of mouth. But like they had that boost right off the bat. Like, hey, go see this movie. You could die. You know, it's like they're not going to have that for the second one.
They might. It's like, you know what?
Just watch Peter Scaretta. Just watch Peter
stage one. They're gonna stage one.
Oh my god! You're like, someone get me James Holmes. We'll start he's on the break him out, bring him back for a redo.
Yes, let's do it.
It is tough being a DC fan.
Yeah, because like
there is a big Lady Gaga base of fans, but not that's gonna. There's already Joker fans though. I think I want to bet.
You definitely get Blu-ray Angel in there because he's the Joker himself as well.
I'm gonna bet you, Matt. I'll bet you $10 that when that Joker 2 trailer comes out, the very first one, you're like, okay, I like that a lot. I'll bet you $10. I'm gonna.
I'll tell you this: I did not care for the Joker's first trailer.
Oh, I watched that trailer so many times.
I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it the first couple times I saw it. It took me a little bit
I don't want to bet you
to get used to it. I'm just saying. But I'm being honest.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to bet you that.
You're on no bet.
Because that trailer was fire. I watched it like 10 times in a row when it first came out. I've also watched the Wakanda Forever trailer so many times. And I have been watching the Comic-Con Black.
Did you watch it forever?
Watch it forever.
No, I didn't watch it forever. And you still
Forever
need
and ever.
You still need to see the Woman King trailer.
You haven't seen that yet?
Yeah, Matt hasn't. Isn't that trailer?
I
fire?
saw like a poster for it. I haven't seen the
The
trailer.
trailer is awesome. You should watch it, Matt.
I need to, when I'm done with my stream tonight, I'll probably go watch Day Shift, which I am hearing is
Yeah,
good.
I didn't know it was out yet.
I thought it was next week. Netflix is so terrible at marketing.
They're
I
know.
don't get it. I simply do not get it. How like it's like they make all this money and they're like, meh.
Yeah, no. They need a better marketing agency.
Well, they fired their marketing agency.
The marketing agency that marketing agency was doing, the main client for them was Stranger Things. And that was that marketing agency.
And that even failed to bring in a lot of new subs.
Yeah.
So
Well, this one is saying the Sokovia Accords are coming back into play.
Well, no duh, because the Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts, yeah.
Which is a government operated superhero group that's full of supervillains, really.
I did like
yeah, it is
Thunder
Suicide
Ross.
Squad.
I would have loved.
I'm sure.
So
and I'm
sorry
sure
that
She-Hulk
John
can deal
Hurt
with it, especially with
passed.
Abomination.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, did you hear that clip? Did you see that clip of Abomination? His voice.
It's just Tim Roth, guys. Jeez.
Oh, member chat.
And
Hold on.
the Incredible Hulk, all he did was growl. Like you didn't hear him talk at all in the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I know.
So like you guys complain about, it sounds different. We've never heard Abomination talk at all in Incredible Hulk.
Trailer.
Oh, it's the Marvel
we only heard him
Maniac.
talk once in Shang-Chi, but that was still a growl too. So like
member chat.
Yeah, it's from the Marvel Maniac. The Marvel Maniac, member for 3 months. The media will play Joker 2 as a dangerous anti-Me Too movie that somehow glorifies toxic masculinity and toxic heterosexual relationships. Just wait. I could see that.
toxic heterosexual relationship.
Toxic hetero.
Well, I mean, you know what?
Well, I mean, that's why that's a strong reason why right when the original Suicide was coming out, that's when the Me Too movement hit. And they didn't, I can understand that they were cautious about having that.
It was a year after Suicide Squad came out.
Wasn't it?
I thought it was
Yeah,
2016.
Me Too happened in the fall of 2017.
Oh, okay.
Suicide Squad came out August 2016.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
guess
right.
I'm wrong.
Oh, dude, I was listening to someone talk, like someone totally unrelated to like movie conversations at all. He was talking about Me Too, and he goes, "It's like, yeah, back when Harvey Weinstein and Andy Signore got accused." But he didn't follow it up with anything else about Andy, and I'm just all like, I feel like I maybe should message this guy to like let him know, and then I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I gotta check out Saggy's stream about Andy interviewing the Ezra person.
Oh yeah. I saw that was a thing. I haven't. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I literally there are things in this world I don't want to waste my time watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of like it's the same thing with like the Fandom Menace stuff. A lot of it is just regurgitated bottom feeding nonsense that has no nutritional value. And the same thing goes from even the people on like the hardcore Snyder fans. It's just the same old. It's the same, me type stuff. It's just the same nonsense. There's nothing there that's any different. And then even I get caught in the same loop criticizing that.
Yeah.
So where's anything new? Like what's something interesting to talk about?
Well,
that's kind of the whole point is like, it's kind of boring after a while.
Yeah. I'm having.
But I'm going to dip because I got to start my stream in like 5 minutes and I got to go to the bathroom.
I could probably pop in. I have to use the restroom as well after this stream. Okay, so see you, Matt. Go check out Huad. Where are you? You are going to cover that, or are you at a different topic?
No. I'm covering that here. I'll bring up. Well, I don't have the thumbnail. It's a really dumb thumbnail. Hold on, I'll show you real quick.
Sometimes those work best.
Oh yeah, this is. I literally just had no better idea than to do this. So I was like, all right.
I'm expecting the best. Come on.
Don't get your hopes up.
Come on. All right.
I like that.
I am not a crook. I could have done more with that, but but it is what it is. I could.
You know
I'll play
what?
with the
You know
font,
what?
probably.
My wife came down. She was making my drink, and she heard. Well, first off, we sometimes we watch like news videos when we have like a few minutes together, or we're eating or something. And then she's like, "Oh, click on that one." It was the Young Turks about. It wasn't about Trump. It was about, because that's most of their stuff now. It was about a wife poisoning her husband. And then she's like, "Oh, I'll make your drink." And I'm like, "What?"
Okay, Kaden.
And then she was super eager to watch that video. I'm like, "I don't like that you said click on that." Like,
Okay, Aaron.
It was about a wife getting caught putting Drano in her husband's drinks.
Oh yeah. I heard.
And then I'm
about
like,
that
you
one
know
the
what?
other day.
I don't need a drink tonight. I don't need a drink tonight.
I don't need a drink tonight. I'm good. I don't need a drink.
I don't drink at all. So there you have. I miss it, but I not really.
Okay.
All right.
Get out of here.
I'll see you guys.
Go to the bathroom.
See you too. I'm going to.
It's just
You're
us
going
two.
to? What?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm on my vacation. I'm in Palm
You're on
Springs.
vacation?
No, this is your
Yeah.
vacation by staying here.
What? No.
We're talking about
All right.
She-Hulk.
Well,
The essential She-Hulk comics to read before the MCU series. Get
so
started.
cool. Yay.
Okay,
What
it's just
the-
us. It's just us.
How rude. Isn't Caden rude?
Yes, he is. Very rude.
Wow.
Eventually, I
Okay.
have to go to the bathroom, Steven.
All right. Well, here is. Let me see here.
I think I
Want
like
to brush
She-Hulk
up on
angry.
She-Hulk's lore before diving in the MCU series? These are the graphic novels you should read. Marvelverse She-Hulk.
Hubba.
Sensational She-Hulk. Ooh, I like that cover the best. She-Hulk by Dan Slott. All new Savage She-Hulk. Ooh. Doctor Doom.
Well, that's you with She-Hulk.
Complete collection. A-Force. Oh, is this the all-female?
I
This is
think
where that they hinted from Infinity War, or I'm sorry, Endgame. You know, that they wanted to do it. Oh, thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. Where are you, Anthony? Aaron, call Anthony. Why hasn't he been on streams lately?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I can't read minds. I don't know.
Dan Slott sucks. All right. Let me see here. The Immortal She-Hulk. Ooh,
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if I like that one.
Should play.
I don't like that cover. I don't like that cover.
Neither do I. That's it.
All right. Yeah, and I had one more article up before we end the show. I think that's all the articles I have up. All right, let me bring up this. Oh, you're healing from surgery.
Oh,
hope
yeah.
You feel better, Anthony. Andre Porter just says boobs.
Oh, by the way, everybody give if you know a good friend of mine, Blind Braille's in the hospital right now with back issues. So if you all wish him best of luck.
Oh, okay, sure,
Yeah.
sure. All right, so here's the last article I had. So we could this would be fun to review. 18 DC superhero movies that WB should include in the future 10-year plan.
Oh, this is interesting.
Let me see. Superman, Son of Krypton.
Yeah.
Next era DC should begin with a brand new Superman film. Named for the sake of this article, Superman, Son of Krypton would serve as a tone setter for the next decade and more of the DCU. Huh. Wonder Woman Rebirth? They're really reaching with this article. Like I honestly don't think that we're gonna have a rebooted Wonder Woman in the next 10 years.
No.
Within the next 10 years. Honestly.
No.
Maybe Superman, but Wonder Woman Rebirth, Batman Beyond.
I don't think they're gonna do a Batman Beyond. They went Bruce Wayne. That's what I think.
Aquaman Underworld.
They're gonna have Kate Beckinsale in it.
The Flash Born to Run. I honestly listen. If this Flash movie comes out, I don't think they're gonna make another Flash movie for quite some time either.
Why Black Canary and the Birds? Just call it Birds of Prey. We don't need Black Canary and the Birds of Prey.
Yeah, we need a Green Lantern. The Green Lanterns do.
Yeah.
Justice League Year One.
I wouldn't call it Year One, but Justice League something.
Well, this might happen. Shazam versus Black Adam.
S
Martian
versus
Manhunter.
I don't know if Martian Manhunter is the type of character to have his own movie.
This is just like right. None of the stuff is plausible. Batman.
Most of these titles are not intriguing to me.
Supergirl,
yeah. Like,
I really want Green Arrow. I really want a new version of Green Arrow.
Me too.
Yeah, these titles do suck.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
No more Birds of Prey. Anthony says, I wish we got Kingdom Come, Superman, Brandon Routh series. Gina Carano, Wonder Woman.
No, she can't act.
The Grossi says A-Force will make the A-hole explode. Good argument. No, but what would you want to see the most out of this list, Aaron? I want to see a really more grounded Green Arrow and just focus on Green Arrow.
I think a grounded Green Arrow could work in a grounded the Batman universe. Because they're both like pretty much human.
Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
Constantine. I think there's a lot of life left in Constantine. I think he's a cult classic character. People like him.
Constantine is safe, right? Like
let me see what else here. Superman, Man of Tomorrow. I do want to see Superman go against Brainiac. I also want to see another Lex. I would I think I'm one of the few that actually. Oh, here we go. Justice League: Dawn of Darkseid. Whew. Come on, that would get people to the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So
most of the titles are not good. Yeah.
No, these titles suck. But I definitely want to see Darkseid come back. I think Constantine definitely is a series. And they should just bring back the actor because people love that actor. And I really want a new Green Arrow.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that's where we'll end it, everyone. I appreciate everyone popping in. There's been a lot of our friends are busy having fun in the summer. I have to find I might be going away one of these weekends too. Get back to the lake, go swimming and stuff. So, oh yeah, Jade says Matt Ryan all the way. Degrassi says General Pop doesn't give an F about Darkseid. I disagree with you, Degrassi. I think people didn't really give an F about Thanos, and then they made Thanos a big thing. Honestly, before the MCU was talking about Thanos, did the normies know about Thanos?
No,
I don't think so. I mean, I don't believe so.
Let's be honest. Any villain MCU the normies didn't know about. No, if Spider-Man was the first MCU movie and they introduced a Spider-Man villain, the normies would know. But since Iron Man was the first MCU movie, nobody knew who the villains were. The normies did not know any MCU villains when it first started. Loki is really the first one that blew up, right, among the normies.
Why can't they be compared, Degrassi? They're the biggest bads of each universe, DC and Marvel.
Well,
who's bigger than Darkseid and DC, and who's bigger than Thanos and Marvel?
Darkseid is the most powerful, but I would say Anti-Monitor is more. Well, Anti-Monitor is not. Joker is more popular. Lex Luthor is more popular. But they can't be. But those characters are not like Darkseid level, Thanos level in terms of taking over the universe kind of thing. But yeah, I get what Degrassi. I kind of agree with you, Max. I mean, Brainiac can be in a way.
All right. Well,
or Max, or Blackest Night, Black Lanterns. That could cause a whole event.
All right. Well, we'll see. I think that's all for now. I really have to use the restroom. Thank you, Aaron, for Aaron is swiping for She-Hulk on Tinder. That's me losing my mind to the thumbnail. And I hope Giancarlo. I don't know if I agree with Matt because it was announced that it's not going to happen. He said, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Darkseid was a popular character. I mean, there was the both the Superman animated series that was not as popular as Batman, but then there was Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, where Darkseid
he was the final villain in Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah. Swipe left, Aaron. Uh-oh.
No.
How many teases and movies before Thanos' full appearance again?
He was in the he made like his first appearances in the first Avengers movie, right?
Avengers. There's a few.
Avengers, and I think the next one is Guardians, right? I think the first was Avengers and Guardians, if I remember correctly.
And Loki, something with Loki.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Have a good night, everyone.
Take care,
Appreciate you
everybody.
being here.